Because I look down here and I see that 1,000
1,000
contracts just
contracts.
put in short.
That's
So like, who the fuck has 1,000 contracts, right?
Me right
one.
now.
That's true. That's fucking true.
But this guy, he trades like that strat only, and you can see he's up like fucking 8.4k this day. Days where you're like reading it extremely wrong, you're still able to profit from them. Yeah, you see how often they play out, right? Like, look, win, 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 loser.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is this piece of shit?
If you didn't understand anything, congratulations, you just like me. Like literally a couple of days ago, I didn't understand any of those pictures. And in this video, from zero to some understanding of algo trading, we will go through. Yes, of course it will be boring video, but really helpful. Why I decided to learn this information? Because basically in our free Discord channel, at some point joined a couple of guys who started conversation about algo trading and all that stuff. That was like 1 month ago. And I was really skeptic about this. I was like, guys, algo trading, some robots, what the fuck, bruh? And I didn't pay attention about any of these things. Talking about something, I don't care. But after 1 month, that a couple of guys who wasn't profitable become some kind of profitable. Like at least they have a payouts, which I didn't, which I doesn't, which I don't. Bro, if I can understand something, you will in 100%. And it's really interesting format because it's the first video with algo trading in my channel. And I'm really curious about your opinion. What do you think about this? Because it looks like pretty nice niche. This guy in the video, his name is Trunk. And like he said, he did $15,000 in the last month, which is August. And he already up $10,000 in this month, which is September. And from his words, he said that that was worthless month for the last 3 months. Anyway, I can't prove you this information in 100%. I saw a couple of screenshots of payouts of this guy, but I don't want you to give you fake information, right? But what I know, a couple of guys from our Discord channel, they was learning this strategy from this guy, and I saw their payouts. And I was like, alright, that's interesting. Let me try and let me learn about this because it's order flow. Almost every professional trader, they use an order flow. But it's like algo trading, like it's order flow plus something automatically. A little bit hard, I know. So that's the reason why we have this video, to figure this out. And in the next video, I try to use this algo trading in my evaluation account in MyFundedFutures. The reason why I'm doing this in MyFundedFutures because it's one of the cheapest and one of the best prop firms in the game, which is obviously everybody knows about this prop firm. But in the future, when I will be a little bit more confident, I will switch to the TakeProfitTrader because of the daily payouts. Other prop firms, they have 5 winning days rule, but with the TakeProfitTrader, you can withdraw money every day. And because of these 2 rules, cheapest with the MyFundedFutures, daily payouts with the TakeProfitTrader, I affiliate with these prop firms. With code MOORE, you will have discount. 5% for the MyFundedFutures because it's already cheap, and 40% with TakeProfitTrader. The link's in the description, by the way. But again, guys,
you don't have to, only if you wanted to.
And please do not use prop firms until you become a profitable trader. The same situation with the algo trading. It's completely a different thing for me, so I will try to use this in my practice account. But yeah, I did a couple of trades in my evaluation account, which was a little bit risky, but this is the kind of person I am. Stupid and dumb. Anyway, enjoy this video.
Alright, yeah, so this was my first trade.
And
It looks like
that was long. And you got stopped out.
Okay, so here we go. Alright, let's go through this one. So this one, basically during depending on the day, you'll see this happen a lot. Where if you get basically a big spike in delta, it means that someone just went long with like over 1,000 contracts. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. In the
And,
delta, like in the
basically-
yellow delta.
Like over here, down here, you see these?
Mm-hmm.
These
But that was
show
a long
like
time
how many
ago.
contracts. Yeah. So these show you like contracts that are being entered into the market, whether it's long or short, right?
Uh-huh.
So for me, when I pay attention to the market, sometimes you'll see that. I'll send you a PDF too. Like, and then once you test it, like later on, once you have access to the free trial, you'd be like, "What the fuck? I didn't even see it." But basically, let me send it to you, and then I'll open it. This is like very, 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 very nice. This is not like anything I have, and I don't really use this as much. I just learned about it a little bit recently. But when you get basically a big spike, which, my God, this shit is so ass. There's a lot of words, but no images. Some hot cheeks, huh?
Hachi what?
What the fuck? I didn't make that. Or else I would have. So like down here, you see how there's a scale on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if you see a big spike like this and it's over 1,000 or near that number, like 1,000, you'll see the price will come and it'll go up like 250 ticks. in that direction. And it just basically, for us, it means that someone big just entered the market at that area. And if it comes to this area, usually they will defend it. Like they will defend the trade. And that's where I look for like longs sometimes. And yes, you do see it say sim over here. That's because it's copying over to, you know, prop shop. So yeah, it is sim on NinjaTrader, but it is copying over. I think I did lose this one. This was kind of a bullshit trade too. So this is bad. This one's really, really bad.
But we have a lot of spikes to the downside.
Yeah, so this, I will tell you straight up, this is a bad trade. Like, don't take a trade like that. This was complete bullshit. Like, because I was too antsy this morning. Yeah, this is, because like I said, I watched back all my footage. I know which trades are bullshit. This is completely bullshit. Because you see what I told you? The strategies I generally stick to are the ones with the crosses, right? Like these. But here, I took some bullshit with the, like, I took a double dot, which is complete bullshit. So, this is a scenario where this is just a bullshit trade, and I like paid for it. You see, I lost like $800 for that. So don't do that. See if I can find the next trade. Okay, here you go. This was the next trade. So next trade. At this point, I was looking for the long still, right? If you look at these two, let's do like a top-down analysis. Okay. Basically, the way I approach it is these two are my higher time frames, right? So let's always start with the highest time frame. Which I don't know why this is not here. Here we go. Let me grab my pen. So basically right here. Oh, this is some dog shit. Me paying $24 a month for this thing not to work, huh? Oh, that's sick. Oh yeah, all right.
Wow. Why you paid for this if you can use the screen what it called screenshot some program, whatever.
Yeah, I guess I'll just screenshot it. But my God, I guess I'm just paying for things that don't work. Lovely. Okay, so basically, this is your highest time frame, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Here we go. And when you read this chart, all you have to do is look at it two ways. There's basically like a ceiling, and then there is basically a floor. Right?
Why the floor over there? 3 levels of floor.
So you know how people trade EMAs? And people trade Bollinger Bands, right?
Yes.
It works the same way, or like they trade fibs, right? It works the same way for us, but we look at it a little bit differently. This is just my approach for it. When I look at the market, I think about, okay, where am I at right now? Like you see where we are at right now? And then where am I compared to everything? Like the ceilings are up here, right? But this is the floor, this is the floor, this is the floor. Because whenever it touches the EMA, it could like resist.
So it's a
and
good
you see this
opportunity
red
to
dot?
short.
Yeah. And you see this dot? That's a fib, because for us, dots just mean fibs. They're not like, so it doesn't look like shit on the screen because there's already a lot of shit, right? So my approach is this. You need to determine the bias on the highest time frame at the current moment. Meaning, is this bullish or bearish? Like if you looked at this,
it's bullish.
This, like where price is, would you say this is bullish or bearish?
Bullish.
How come?
Before, like we just starting to go from the wait. Right now, yeah, we just creating higher highs and higher lows. We stopped out in the ceiling with this dot, so which means it's a good opportunity to go short. But
so I would say you're close. You're close, which is good because you're reading it correctly. But I would say this is more neutral. So like another big thing is where is price coming from, right? If price is coming from the ceiling, doesn't that mean that it could go down?
Yeah, it
you
could.
See how like it's touched this, and then you see how it's coming down.
Yeah. So
now the floor is over here, right?
Yeah.
And do you know how like price works? So like when price is above the EMA, it means that it's going up. Like the average price is climbing. So I would say this is more neutral because look, you just came from the ceiling, but yeah, you're also above the EMA. You see it? So basically in this scenario, I would say this is more neutral.
So
and I would lean towards neutral, but I would lean towards short. So you're right, shorts, but neutral, very neutral, because the EMAs are telling you could go long, but then you're also at a ceiling, right?
But at the same time,
the cases where
with the EMA, like with the EMA and ceiling, basically you can open your short because you expect the price to go and retest the EMA.
Exactly. So the idea, that's why I said floor and ceiling. So that's why if you look over here, you came from the EMA, right? So when you broke above it right here, your bias is long. Like when it's like this, you see where there's space between the ceiling and the floor. You just look where you come from, and that's your bias. So if you just came from the EMAs, just look at where the ceiling is. If the ceiling's above you, then your bias is clearly just long. right? But then let's say you're up here and you're still above the EMA and you came from the EMA. Your bias is neutral because why? You're already on the ceiling. What's the reason for it to go any higher, right? So you see, that's basically the way price moves. So look, it came from the ceiling, comes test the EMA. The EMAs push it up. Your bias was long until it came back through it. And now your bias is what? Neutral, because you're already touching the ground. There's no reason for it to go any lower. And then you know that it's going to go sideways here. You see? That's how you need to read the higher time frames. So the higher time frames are very good if you read what current price is doing. If you're looking like all the way to the left and trying to predict what it's going to do based on the data over here, you're going to get cooked. Like, you are actually going to get fried, because these guys that trade like, because you're trading it like in the moment, right? You're in and out of trades very fast. They're not looking back over here. They don't give a shit. They only care about what's currently happening now. So that's step one. Your higher time frame bias. Now let's, how do I, oh shit, how do I move this? Okay, there you go. Let's go step two. How do I move up? Oh. Okay, step two. This is your, like, kind of your next higher time frame. So you know how, like, when you trade with candlesticks, it's like 4 hour, 1 hour, your 15-minute, then your entry, right?
Yeah.
4 hour to 1 hour to, 15-minute to, like, I don't know, 1 minute. Like, you're trying to basically align all of them. Same idea. This chart over here is the 4 hour. This chart is the 1 hour. Just think of it like that, because I know that it's harder for you to think of it in terms of a different way. Think of it exactly like this. You're aligning this 4 hour with this 1 hour.
Wait, what is this? Yeah, I got it. What's the highest time frame? What's the lowest?
The highest time frame is the 89, the 89 range. The next time frame is the wave, which it's not a set like range, so it changes very depending on the week, right?
And we changed this from this message that he sent it to us.
Yeah. Yeah, he sends it in the public chat, so people get access to it. So on this chart, let's do the same thing, and let's determine whether it's going up or down, right? Now we look at it, you see, it just came from the ceiling, right? So where could it possibly go? It could go to the floor, and of course it could turn at any point, but the idea is that it just came from the ceiling. It's probably likely to go down here, right?
Yeah.
And we're also above the EMA. So we could be looking maybe neutral and maybe long, because you see how, like, there's that little zone next to the EMA. That shows that that zone is basically a possible area where it could go long, like over here. So here we have longs possible, because our ceiling's up here. We have a lot of potential. If we go to the right, this is like N for neutral, or other words. And we're at the we're at the ceiling. We're above the EMAs, right? Now, of course, this you could mess up and you'll be fine. Like, this analysis up here, it's very important, but you'll see that with your mess ups, you'll still be fine using the system. Now, your filter. What are you going to do with your filter? All you're going to do is make sure you're outside the fiddle zone. You see?
Fiddle zone? What the fuck is this?
So the fiddle zone is just the purple area. Basically, you'll notice that whenever you're inside of it, it will trend and move in the direction of the trend very cleanly, right? But when you're outside of it, for instance, you'll get very nice reversal plays. You see it?
So in our goal, what's our goal? You say it in our goal, it's to be what?
To not trade inside the fiddle zone.
Okay.
That is more advanced. Like, you can trade in it, but I'll show you how to trade it, and it's like a much more advanced thing.
And green, wait a second, on the left.
Yeah.
Green and red zones. What the fuck is this?
You mean this?
Yes.
Just don't even worry about that. That's just like the histogram being below the 0 or above the 0. That shit's useless. Just look at the fiddle zone.
And delta.
That's what matters the most.
Okay, the fiddle zone and delta? Yeah, green, yellow,
here.
red one.
Down here?
No. On the graphic, like we have a green lane, yellow, and red
these,
one.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, these are just signs of delta. So the way that, like, he teaches how to use them is, whenever you have one and a play pops up with them, it basically charges up the play, meaning, like, it makes the play more important. So, like, you see this dot? This dot is, we call it a super dot, because it means that a lot of delta popped up at that time, and the dot is supercharged. So his approach is like, it's a game. You play the game and you earn money, and the money is a high score. That's all it is. So you see this green one? We see the green one, right? And then you see the next play that pops up, the dot. It supercharges this dot.
Yes.
That's all it does. That's literally all it does. So yeah,
and
but
it's a good points of reversal because we're outside of the purple lane.
Exactly. So this could be a possible long. Like if I don't long this and I go short, I might be retarded. But I'm pretty sure this should be a long, and I'll see what I did. But I'm pretty sure, like I'm looking at it right now, and I'm pretty sure I should be long in this. See, I called it. This could possibly be long.
Okay.
I took it a little late.
Long. Okay.
Yeah, and I took it on the double dot right there.
Okay. Okay. Now I understand something.
And you see how it rips up.
And now we have a signal to go out because of this. Okay, that's cool.
And I'm out, and I'm up 435. So I lost the last one, right? But you see how with the method of sizing, I was able to recover everything plus make more.
Damn, that's so fucking.
And now this is the important part. This is the next part that's really important. You will not see me size down. Okay, look, you're gonna be like, wait, aren't you gambling then because you're doubling up every time you lose? You're gonna see the next trade I take, I won't actually go down in size. I will double my size again. So instead of using 8 contracts or 4 contracts, I'm gonna go up to 16 contracts.
Jesus Christ.
Make sense?
Okay. Every time, wait a second. It's not depends of the result. Wherever you lose, wherever you win, you still size up.
Exactly. That's the idea behind it. And the only time you stop that is when you get 2 wins in a row. And then you reset back to normal. So the idea is that when you make mistakes, you accumulate a ton of losses. Then your brain should automatically click in and say, I need to look for a better setup and read this properly. Then you'll take the better trades. Make sense? And then since you have more size during those better trades, you will make more money.
If I understand correct, for example, we started from the, let's say we are trading in the 50K top step account. So basically we started like from the 2 micros. Then we size up after a trade for the 4 micros. Then we size up to the 8 micros, and then to the 16 and 32.
Exactly.
Okay. You're lagging.
Exactly. So
yeah. After exactly, I didn't hear. Oh Jesus.
Okay, am I good now?
No. After you said exactly, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, no, wait, am I good right now? Or
yeah, you're good.
Am I lagging right now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so exactly what you said. And if you look, that's what you said right here. Example number 2. 2, 4, 8, 16, 20. Your 5th trade is capped out at 20. So this is the idea that your trades are maxed out. Like your maximum risk is 20 contracts. Okay. So you're static at 20. So if you want to make further trades, you're going to be staying at 20. You're not going to go up any higher. That's to limit the risk because it's not like martingale. Martingale is if you're at 20, you double up again and you go to 40, right?
Yeah.
You stop after the 5th one. And the idea is this, look, if a typical trader takes a trade, right, and they go for typically a day, they're risking like $200 or, $400 on a trade, they'll risk about 2 minis either way, right? For us, that's 20 micros. But then they only had 2 opportunities or 1 opportunities to make a trade, and if they lost that trade, now they're down like 10 or like $1,000, right?
Yes.
The way his approach is like this: I would make about 60 to maybe 80 trades. If I do really, really good that day, my P&L chart is gonna look super duper smooth, and you're gonna see
60 trades.
50, 60 trades, yeah. You'll see. Let me show you.
Okay.
I'll show you what a good day looks like generally, and then what a bad day looks like. So. This is what a good day will look like. You'll see where your P&L chart will just start climbing, right? It's super duper smooth. Make sense?
Yeah.
And the idea is that since we're allowed to make mistakes, like those dips are basically just mistakes, and the system allows us to basically profit off of our mistakes, it's good. You see? We're able to climb super smoothly. And now let's say on bad days where you're like reading it extremely wrong, you're still able to profit from them. You see? This was a scenario where I reached 20 contracts and I had to keep on trading with 20 contracts, or I hit my $1,000 loss limit. And I climbed myself out of it, and then you can kind of see, okay, I locked in and I started trading a little bit more correctly, and then we climb all the way up. Now, compare that to a normal trader. You take 2 trades with 2 minis, right? And you're done for the day. You have no room for error.
But here we have room for error.
Yeah, the idea is that this sizing method allows you to have errors, like room for error. If you're reading it wrong, you're retarded, you make a bad mistake.
All
you
right,
could
I have a
still
question.
dig yourself out. Yeah.
For example, we climb up to the 5th trade, and boom, we
Mm-hmm.
got stopped out. What's our next
Okay.
actions?
So after your 5th trade and you get stopped out, right? I can show you because that happened to me this exact day, and I should have a recording. I'm basically down at this point, probably give or take $600. That's what it would be. And let's say you're at 20 contracts, right? You basically go into the next trade again with 20 contracts. And let's say you win. As you can see, I won here. Great. I made quite a bit back. You see, I went from negative nearly 900 all the way back up to negative 348. You will actually go in again with 20 contracts.
Got it.
And you see, okay, I lost. So that was a smaller loss. This big loss over here might have been because my stop loss was too big and I had like a bad reaction time. That was just, probably could be my fault. But then, okay, I lost. So be it. Now I go into 20 again. And you see, I climbed to negative 118, right?
Yep.
And then here, I'm in 20 again. And then I'm in the positive territory. Then I reset. So you only reset, for me at least, I only reset after I get 2 winning trades in a row. Because the idea is that your accuracy most of the time is about give or take 70 to 60%, even if you trade statically. But that's if you did it in replay and you were perfect, which is impossible, right? Because you're trading live, you're bound to make mistakes, you're distracted, you're getting a text, or you're not looking at the screen. You're 100% going to make mistakes, so you can't go off of a statistic that is perfect. You have to go off of a statistic that you're probably not going to be perfect. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
So that's where the idea that of this whole thing comes in. And now the guy doesn't trade props, so he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't trade like this, but we have to because we don't have the money that he does, right?
Okay. All right. Well, next question. We are in the step 1. We are in the size of 2 micros. We got take profit. Take profit.
Okay.
So then we open the next trade with the 4 micros. Boom. We got take profit again. And what's in this scenario?
So after that, after 2 wins, you reset. You're good. You think about it like this. You just won 2 trades in a row because you were perfect and you made profit, right? If you add up the profit, you took 2 trades and 6 of your contracts won. You have to look at it in terms of how many contracts won compared to how many contracts lost. So let's just say you won, okay. Let's see. Okay. You won your first trade, right?
Okay.
At 2M micros and your second trade at 4 micros. Now, if you add them both up, you just won both trades with 6 micros, right? And typically a TP would net you in about 25 ticks. And now you reset. You see? Now you reset. Let's say, okay, what do you want to pick? The first and second trade, tell me if it wins or loses. Tell me.
For example, we win 2, so we reset. Now we are from the first one. All right.
Okay.
We go in first trade, it's winning trade. Second, it's losing trade. Third one, it's a losing trade. And then we size up.
2, 3, 4, and 5. And then let's say you win 4 and 5, right? Because you just had what, 2 losers here. Now let's see the scenario. So now in this scenario, you won with 2M, right? And then you have 4M. You lost with 4M. So now you're negative 2. And you lost with 8, right? Now you're negative 10. Now let's say you win your 4th one. Now think about it like this. You're up. You're actually up. You're up 6. Right? 6M. And now you win your 5th one too. Now you're not up just 6 anymore. You're up 26M. So in 5 trades, even though you did really, really bad, right? Because this was not perfect. Usually I don't even get to the 4th or 5th unless I'm making mistakes. I only get to the 3rd. You were rewarded for being an absolutely piece of shit right here. Since you made 2 losers here, and then you finally locked in, you got 26 minis that you won, and with 25 ticks. So yeah, you see how, okay, good. If you're perfect, sure, you get 6 micros, right? 1 and 2 trades. But even when you're a bad boy, you still get rewarded. And the idea is that you want to make as little mistakes as possible, which I'll show you how to do those. Like it's a good thing if you don't make mistakes, but if you do, so be it. Like that's why I said I have recordings to kind of showcase you, because this week I had so many types of days where I'm doing good and I'm also doing bad. So you can see this trade I went 12. Another sizing is you can do 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20.
Got it.
But you always have to size up. This was another day where I did that.
Wait. Can you? replay this in the like I don't know 20 seconds before, and can you explain me why you open your trade?
Yeah. So let's just look at the moment, right on the
Mhm.
moment before I took the trade, right? If you look at the top, what did I tell you?
We are in
We
this
are above
fucking
the
ceiling.
EMAs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're above the EMAs, right? But we're also at a ceiling. So this is sitting here and just being neutral, right?
Yes,
It's been neutral.
exactly.
Now, let's look on the left now. On the left, if you see, it's the same idea. We came from the ceiling, but we're above the EMAs. But the only difference here, you see right here? The only
Yes.
difference here for me is that we have this 4. You see this 4?
Mhm.
This basically shows that price tried to deliver up higher here. And there's a lot of delta that's accumulating within this point to go long.
Mhm.
And you know what order blocks are?
Yes, sure.
These like little crosses are the closest things you can probably get to an order block that will get you like tick for tick accuracy. So like a good one is like you see the 7.5.
Yes.
You see how when it broke through it, right? And then you see how when it came right back to it, it it defended it perfectly.
And then,
Same scenario up here. You see how we're right on the line?
Yes.
So this is giving me the idea that, okay, there's a floor right below me. The ceiling hasn't been reached yet. So this is saying that I could go long. Of course I could lose, but it's saying that I could go long, and then I'm neutral here. So I'm long, neutral, I go down, I'm in the fiddle zone, right?
Yeah.
So look at the trend. You see
Buy.
the trend?
Yeah.
It's set on moderate buy. So I know that this could be a good long scenario where I'm looking for a long.
Why you didn't
Now, I
say
just need-
about left corner, left top corner, that we can see the buys? Yeah.
Yes, it shows you basically where the current trend is. And the cool thing about this is what this does is it takes the ES, the NQ, the RTY, and the YM. So the entirety of like those bigger markets, and it combines it into the actual trend of the market. So it will tell you if they're on moderate buy or strong buy. So you don't have to do that trend analysis. And if you look at NQ, you could clearly see that we're going up, right? But this is just an easier way of doing that.
Why is so?
So I just look up here.
interesting? So fucking.
Yeah, so like this, look, it tells you 933. So even all the way over like here, right? It's already telling you like even further up, you see? It's saying that every time it was inside the fiddle zone, it's telling you to go long, right? And if you look, every time we were in the fiddle zone, it just pops back up. See? So that's what I use the top left thing for. And then here, this is one of my favorites, just literally an enigma.
Enigma
And
is
you'll see it
this
play out a
sign.
lot.
Oh, it's this sign. This one.
The little moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how often they play out, right? Like, look, win, 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 loser. They play out quite a bit.
Okay. So basically, let's stop this here. So basically, we have like, let me see, one confirmation from the left corner, one confirmation from the a little bit right on this, one neutral, one neutral again, but we have our enigma. So basically 2 neutral and 3 confirmation to go long here. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. So your idea is that when you're looking at this, what is telling you to go short, what's telling you to go long? And when you look for a trade, always look for things to tell you not to take the trade. Don't look at it in terms of what's telling me to get into the trade. Look at it backwards. Look for reasons to not get into the trade. Because if you can't find a reason to not get into the trade, then you should be in the fucking trade, right?
Okay.
That's why I feel like it's the opposite of whatever most people are doing. They're looking for ways to get into the market, which is completely wrong because their brain will make up false realities to get into the trade. And then they lose and they're like, ah, shit, I shouldn't have taken it. But the way that we should approach it instead is, why shouldn't I take this trade? If I can't find a reason, then I should be in this trade. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's cool.
That's my idea of it. And then you can see here, I go in. The stops that we have are, I'll show you the rules for that right now too. So we do have stop losses, and they're easy as fuck for you to remember. Like, you just put it behind the shape. So if it's a red shape, then you just put it above the box. If it's a red dot, then above the dot. And then if it's a red cross, above the cross. And then a triangle, same thing. And then if it's a long, the complete opposite. So not hard at all with the stops.
Okay.
And I already halved out the position there. And you see I put it right behind the stops. My target for this was like this blue line right here. And I closed it out, but because it was stalling. And we'll see whether it goes all the way up or not. The only reason why I was killing it so fast was, and I'll show you why. After we'll see where it goes real quick.
Mhm. Now you're waiting for the confirmation to re-entry.
Yeah, I'm just seeing where it wants to go here because this was a trickier scenario. That's why I got out. So remember what I told you? These enigmas play out really often. I got in a long, and you'll see the red one popped up right after.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, where the fuck are we going? Like, that's why I had to kill it, because usually I would let it climb up to my TPs, like T1, T2. But then here, I'm so confused to where it wants to go. I was just like, I need to get out. It was already giving me money. I was like, let me just get out, because I don't know where it wants to go, right? Like Warren Buffett said, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, whether I'm going up or down. So that's why I kind of want to see where it goes. So you see it rips down.
Yeah. Right after. Okay. Yeah.
Which is perfect. You see how it's like in the moment you have to make a good decisions. What told me that I could have stayed in the trade? Nothing. I could, like, literally nothing. Everything was on up here, but then in real time at the lower time frames, it's telling me I need to get out of the trade because it's going against me. And the good thing is I got out when it was in the green, right? When I was up on the trade.
Yeah.
And then there you go. I won 2 trades, so now I reset. And then now we look at it. You see right now, would you try to long this or would you try to short this? This is a good scenario.
Wait a second. Oh yeah. Stop. Okay, let me see. We are in the ceiling right there.
So start up here to the left, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
this,
yeah.
and then here.
Yeah, let me see. Okay. Wait. So basically, I'm going long here because on the left corner, we have bias that we are long bias. It's okay, it's fine. But I'm talking about the big time frames. In the big time frames, I will tell that left your screen. It shows us that we wants to go down, but it's still like we are in the middle. So I'm going to the right screen, tell us that we are in the fucking ceiling. We're in the fucking ceiling, but we could reverse to the downside.
So again, it's a neutral scenario.
Yeah,
so you see, you're above the EMA.
Yeah.
Neutral.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, the left side like more neutral too, I will tell, but we're going down.
Ooh. Okay, this one you might have the read a little wrong. Okay, this one, it's not neutral. This one is actually, you're looking for a long. Why? Because you're at the EMA and you're also at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. So you're at a floor. So the only time you're neutral is when you're above and you just came from the ceiling, like on the right.
Oh, okay.
But when there's a floor above you or below you, you always want to try to long it. So this is like, that's why I said this is very like counterintuitive of what most traders are doing. At this point, they're thinking we're probably going down further, right? When this is not the case. You have to think the complete opposite.
Yeah, and plus, exactly, and plus in the left corner, below, left corner. No, left. Here we are in the potential reversal point, if I understand correct, because we are below the purple lane.
Exactly. So that's just standard deviation. Perfect. So yeah, this is a scenario where you would want to go long instead of short. So you'll see that I will look for a long here, more than likely.
Interesting. When you will open your trade? Right now. Not right now. Okay. Right now.
Perfect. You see how my hand is already hovering over long?
Yes.
This is completely bullshit, right? So you see prices dropping, and I'm over here looking for a long instead of a short.
And plus we have numbers 14.7, which means it's a good sign.
So
for
not
long.
yet. Yeah. Not yet. So look, I'm going to teach you another thing. You see how this histogram is staying dark? You never want to basically long it until the momentum of the market has shifted, because it feels like you'll be catching a falling knife. Now I'm going to show you another trick. This is a scenario, like this is exactly what I was showing some of the guys in the Discord today. Is this my personal Discord? I'd be posting. Oh, where the fuck did everything go? Okay, look, here. So I just sent in like this shit. Wait, where is it? Like I said, no affiliate links or whatever. The only thing I have is prop firms. Basically, it's this. This is like crazy good. Like this is called the defense leg.
You
and this is like
this.
an in real time thing. Not me. Actually, it's someone else in the Discord. The guy has like a son, like a son-in-law, and the son-in-law uses his strat too. And this guy, he has like the pro skill badge, which means that like he's making like good money, and the owner checks, and the owner's like, okay, this guy actually knows what he's talking about, so he gives him pro skill roll.
Wow. It's
So, yeah,
Winnie gives him this, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
role. So there's only a couple of people that have it, and basically people were asking, hey, how do you use it? Because he only uses this, and like if I show you, I am mod because I like to, because I'm the guy that deletes all the scammers, because people join the server and they're like, oh, message me if you want to make money, and I ban the fuck out of them. Like he modded me because I always point him out. He's like, you just go take care of it. But this guy, he trades like that strat only, and you can see he's up like fucking 8.4k this day, and he was only down like 1.4.
Ah, this day, God.
Yeah, and like this is his main strat. You can see how many times he posts. He posts like every day.
Jesus Christ.
And he shows his losers too. Sometimes you'll see that he's down quite a bit, and then he will have to like climb his way out of it. Like this one's a good one. He will show it. Like this day was not a good day. He was down 12 grand and he made 10 grand. So, but it, you know, it took him being down this much.
Shit happens.
But the idea is that he still, shit happens. That's why it's
And
good to see
cool
like all that.
Yeah, literally he sent this information. That's really nice.
He's like, very stupid. This morning, blew a good start and I had to fight back. So this is a key thing. When you trade, right, using the system, it's more about keeping, if you're already at a good start, keep the good start. But if you're at a bad start, you basically, your goal is to fight back. You fight back to your winners, but then you have to do it responsibly, not like full port gamble. So as much as I want to say full port gamble, I do that, but like I do it very, very, very responsibly. So there. And then this is like a scenario of it. I'll show you why. Okay, do you see down here?
Yeah, a lot of volume.
I said, yeah, exactly. I just said we might see really low because I look down here and I see that 1,000 contracts just put in short.
That's fucking insane.
So like, who the fuck has 1,000 contracts, right?
Me
no
right
one,
now. Right.
Yeah, like I'm thinking over here, like who the fuck has 1,000 contracts? I would not be trying to long this because I know that some big ass whale just put in like 1,000 fucking contracts short, and you'll see that these don't play out.
And now you're looking for shorts.
Yeah, now I'll be looking for shorts. So remember what I told you earlier? When are the best times to take like basically trend plays? When it's inside the fiddle zone. You'll see that I look for opportunities where it comes back. This is late. Over here it's late at this point. I'm looking over here and I'm thinking once it pops back in this purple area, you could get a really nice short. Or that could just be it too. Sometimes that's just enough. The enigmas are so good. It didn't play out. I wanted to hear like Audio-Box there. I wanted to hear like strong selling.
Okay. And now you're looking for buy. Boom.
And I'll explain that one in a second. But this might stop me out. This might have been quite a bad decision. I'm looking at it and it looks like a bad decision. So I'm going to pause this right now. I'm going to predict this is probably me losing right here. I probably lost this because I should have been shorting here, but I got too overzealous. My idea was just like, the arrow is coming up. Like we're actually kind of pumping. Maybe I could get a little nice move. And I'm pretty sure I lose this. Like this is what I mean by when you make mistakes, it's really not good. Because I think I was rushing an eval this day for some reason. I don't remember what it was, but
probably not the fucking great, yeah, for real.
Yeah, that's what I mean by make mistakes. This is a short now. Like this is what I should have been waiting for. Look, back in the, like, you'll see this probably plays out.
Yeah, now that's a perfect trade. Yeah, I get it. Wow. And you close everything? Oh, you're waiting, okay.
I close half. Yeah, I close half. Which I got in late here. I should have gone in way closer up here. There you go, and I'm out. So you can see I'm still able to make money even though I'm fucking up. Like that's why I told you when I go back and I review all my recording, I know what I did wrong because I'm looking at it. I'm like, why the fuck did I even long this? I'm looking and I'm like, dude.
And basically, you're looking for a 1-to-1s, right?
Yes, but sometimes depending on the scenario, like this scenario, you'll see that you can get a lot more than 1-to-1. You'll probably see this go 250 ticks down. So with the 1,000 contract shorts, like you'll see that the bigger players, they want their money. You'll see that they'll force price down like aggressively as fuck, and you'll get like 250 ticks. Like you'll probably see this crash within the next couple of seconds here.
Yeah, give me just a second. Just a second.
Mhm.
I wanna fucking ice cream. What the fuck? Jeez. Wow, what a beautiful ice cream right there. Second. You explained them pretty well. I understand everything.
It's not hard. It's just because I know I have it all on the screen, but then like who the fuck is like trading this fast and switching between time frames to figure everything, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's the main reason why like it's built like this, is because you can't be switching around trading time frames, because you're in and out of trades very fast. Because if a prop firm, I'm telling you, if a prop firm does not allow you to trade like this, they are 100% preying on your downfall. Because you know that if you're like, you can see when I'm guessing, it's like the accuracy of the guessing is extremely high, because trading is guessing, right?
Yeah.
If you're able to guess this accuracy within like the data, and they're not paying you because they know that you're gonna milk the fuck out of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the firms, like I pay a lot of attention to the firms, which firm's gonna allow me to do what, and this is the reason why. Because if they know, there's a reason why high frequency is trained or is banned at a lot of these firms. Because like imagine the professional traders, they'll just go buy shit ton of these accounts and copy them.
Yeah, that's true. That's
on
pretty
top
true.
of like whatever they're trading immediately. So they'll milk the fuck out of them.
Mm-hmm. No
So you can hear Mystic talking because he's also, because I'm telling him what I'm doing at the same time, so he knows what to take.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And basically, Mystic has opened the same thing, the same Algo-Box.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
So I'll explain this to you real quick. This was honestly, you'll probably see me lose. This is probably another shit long again. I just told you that this was probably gonna pop lower, and I should be shorting here. This is like another bad scenario where I made a mistake reading this wrong live because I'm talking to another guy while trading. So this is probably gonna lose.
But actually, it's cool that I understand this, right? So I was like, what the fuck? Why I decided to open this trade?
So you'll probably see me lose.
Mm-hmm.
I think this week was I'm not sure what this week was, but I'm pretty sure I was trading an eval this week only because it was moving really fast.
What do you say?
As you can see, I said, now thinking about it, this was kind of bullshit. Because when you're trading an eval, right? Like you don't understand, when you trade an eval and you have like 30k down draw, you'll see that I can make whatever mistakes I want to make, because like it doesn't matter to me, because it's like an eval, so I just start gambling. Like this is perfect example of me gambling. Oh my god.
That stuff looks like professional gambling, huh?
Yeah, that's the only time I gamble, when I'm trading an eval. But you see what I mean? After the 1,000 contracts went short here, you'll see that price gets defended, like during this leg, really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
And they're forcing price down, basically. Okay, and I'll explain this one in a second. But I'm pretty sure this is another, not so good one. Hello, Sheila? Give me a second. My girlfriend's calling.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand this trade. I understand this trade. That was three bubbles, Enigma, plus big participants. They put some contracts around 200 contracts, basically.
Okay.
But I didn't see.
If you look, if you go, so this was more of like, I looked at the higher time frame. Look, at the higher time frame, there's a floor. I'm on the floor. I look to the left. I've been slamming against the floor, right? I have a 13.4 that just popped up here. This is like either it goes up at this very moment or you'll see it drop really low. So I'm willing to take a 50-50 as I'm sizing up, because if I know I'm wrong, I'm still going to be rewarded, right? And then if you look down here, all I waited for was, are we outside the fiddle zone? Yes, we are, right? And I look over to the right for one of the strategies, which there was a strategy here, quite a bit, right? And then you can see, remember what I showed you yesterday? When price is like going down, but you see the bottom thingy, it wants to come up over time, it shows that price is like weakening. And you'll see that price wants to push up, and you can catch these nice little, like I wouldn't be holding this shit for long, but I would definitely hold it for short term, because this is probably going to drop further still, in my opinion. $1,000 contracts long, so I'm looking for like 250 ticks down. I should have shorted this, because now when I looked at it, I was like, okay, this was another scenario where if we break through, you know how like if you break through a certain EMA, we'll go to the other one. This is like that scenario. You see where it breaks through the 50 and it goes to the 200. That was kind of happening on the 89. You can see where it was not getting that aggressive push like it needed to. And it's, see on the mid time frame, you see how it's coming back to the 200 and we're resisting. So, and it's back in the fiddle zone. And if you look at the trend, we're actually falling. So I'm like, oh shit, I should have shorted this. So this probably drops, but I was not in it because I wasn't paying attention. Because Mystic was having issues with the software. And you see it pops down.
Wow.
And you can see the accuracy, like just think about it in terms of how much you risk and where you would have entered. Like if you entered here, your stops are like right here, right? And that within those couple of seconds, you would have been up like 2 to 1. So you know your shorts, I told you since like over here, shorts would be way more favorable.
And now it's signal to go long. From there. But what about like, wait a second, fuck. I already started to create goddamn mistake. I'm just looking for a fucking time frame when we have...
If you spend more time on this, you will get cooked. So if you see, this is probably not a good long because we've already broken through and we're not at anything over here. You see how we're in the middle of nowhere? We just came from the EMAs and we're not at a floor yet. So meaning like this is not a good long to take. If I took this, then I'm probably retarded.
Right.
That's not a lot. Like that may pop up a little just because, you know, it wants to play out a little bit, but it's not a lot.
So basically, if you will take the long, it will be a mistake. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So I should spend more time with the big time frames.
Yes, exactly.
A little bit hard to pay attention to the 4 fucking screens, but yeah, I should use it.
Like I said, your eyes should almost always be up here instead of down here. It's up here. Once you have an opportunity, then you start going down here. Like this is something you got to train yourself because, you know, I had this issue too. Your eyes are always trained up here, not down here. So if you look up here, it would make a lot more sense than if you look down here. Because down here, there's a lot of signals printing at all times. Because a lot of things are happening, right? The market is constantly moving. This is a short, but I'm pretty sure this was a really risky short because I'm already at the floor, but I'm trying to short lower. So this is really risky what I did here.
And you got
so it stops me out. Like this is very risky. Exactly. You see that depending on which one's riskier and which one's not riskier, you'll see the ones that are riskier, the ones that are like already on the floor, and I'm trying to short. Because technically, yeah, it could go lower, right? But I'm shorting where it possibly could go long. It's risky as fuck. Probably should have went long there, if anything. But I tried again because I got stubborn. Because it technically could go short. And okay, I'll show you another thing here. Basically, his algorithm has a feature where it predicts where price will go based on like market patterns. So you see down here where it says diamond. it draws out a predictive pattern that the market likes to follow.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's saying that it possibly could go all the way down here at 23,870. And my idea was that, okay, this is really bad, by the way. Don't do this. Just because we know where it could go doesn't mean it has to do it right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So timing has a, so like here, I'm pretty sure the reason why I went short was because I tried to force it down to where the algorithm was telling me it possibly could go, and I might have gotten cooked again here. Or it does play out. It's one or the other. But this is like really bad trade. This is almost like 40-60. 40% chance it plays out, 60% chance it doesn't. And I only do this shit when it's like eval week, which I think this week was eval week for me.
So basically, in this case scenario, you should a little bit wait.
Yeah, I would definitely wait, or even long. Like this would be probably a better long than a short, to be honest with you.
And you move your stop loss a little bit lower.
Yeah, because I knew that I came to the realization that this might be bullshit, and I was like, oh. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't be taking this. Yeah, and you see, if you went long, it would have been much better. And then I'm like, fuck. Yeah. See, this is like what I mean by mistakes. You don't want to be trading like this. This is only good if you trade during eval week.
And you move your stop loss over
I'm just
there.
trying to gambling. Yeah, right below the crosses. Because you see how I told you that this is probably more likely a long than a short? That's why I said if you look at the trade and you look at it correctly, you'll know why you'll lose and whether you picked the wrong or right direction, because the tool actually does a lot of the work for you. It's just about reading it and then putting it in real time. So this is going to be a day where, like, I would say it's very similar. If I had to pull up Top Step, would be something like this type of day. Like it's I'm making way too many mistakes and then I have to lock in slowly. And then at the end of there, I made a mistake and I just fucking got off because I got angry.
Makes sense.
This is like a very good scenario of that. But yeah, any questions? And then I'm gonna do kind of like.
Let me think. I guess right
Remember,
now.
also, let me send you the strategies so you can remember them. Do you have a link to this?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'll just send you it, and then just go and memorize these patterns. The patterns are not that hard at all, in my opinion. So that's why if you ask me what my strategy is, there's like 80 million strategies, but I use 4 strategies all at the same time. That's one I use. I'll send you the ones that I use. And the strategies are fairly easy to remember. They're not hard because the way the guy programmed it is very similar to the game.
To the game?
Like a game, yeah. It's like a game, like a headshot. It's just a dot with a cross. He's a gamer, so he named a lot of the shit like gaming. Very gamey. Here you go. This is another good one that I use a lot. And these are the ones that you will see me use like during like a call very often. Where's the headshots? Here we go. Headshot. Is that it? That should be it. Oh, I mean, of course, there's this too, but this one's really advanced. These are my like go-to right now because they're very easy, very fairly easy to remember. Like, do you know what the head? Yeah, like, do you see what I mean by like a headshot? Where's the fuck is it, bro? Look, this is what a headshot looks like. I mean, that's why I said I don't know how much.
Like
it's gonna be like really easy to remember. Yeah, it's just literally a cross and a dot. So I mean, the dot tells you the direction. The cross just means something.
Something. Interesting.
And you see it happens quite often, just to give you an idea of what that usually looks like. Same thing with the green ones too. They also count technically. But yes, that's literally the strategies that I use. Now combining it with everything, combining it with everything is the hard part. The strategies alone, like this is what most of the new guys do. They'll basically start trading and they'll stare at this screen at the bottom right, and they will just look for the strategies I sent you, which is the complete wrong way, because you don't know when. I guess it's a good way to start because you're getting better at spotting it, right? But the idea is that they won't always play out where you want them to play out. They will only play out at the particular areas, which what I call are extremes. The markets basically move in two ways: the extremes and the mean. The mean is generally where you'll see price continue with the trend / the fiddle zone. The extremes are the areas where it's completely falling or going completely up, but it has to hit a ceiling or a floor for you to take a trade. Those are the extremes. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, now let's do this so you could get a little feeling of what it feels like to be in a kind of like a live environment. Okay, let me change this to so I don't fucking lag my soul away. Not that hard, right? Pretty easy.
Yeah, and in this case, let me see.
And you're in and out of trades hella fast.
What about the softwares? Basically, I should download the NinjaTrader and somehow.
I'll show you how to
this?
set it up. Yeah, I'll show you how to set it up, but after you kind of learn everything, so you can make the most out of the 14 days. Because I don't want you to get it and then just waste your 14 days trying to learn how to use it. You know what I mean?
So basically, what's
So
our
I'll try
plan?
to get you experience as possible. Teach you as much as I can, as fast as I can, and then put you on the free trial to see if this is like a style of trading you like. Because this is, he doesn't like calling it scalping, like the owner, because he's like, oh, it's not scalping, it's not scalping. But it really is. Like, you're in and out of trades very, very fast with a lot of information. Okay, what day would you want to try?
Basically, let's try some August, maybe August 22, my birthday.
August 22. Oh, wait, I need to download the other contracts. Wait, wrong one. That would be... August would be 9. So this is stuff I'm pretty sure you probably don't even know about, but if you're trading real cash, you're supposed to know this. The way it works is each contract has like, I think a 3-month period. And last week was contract rollover. Do you know what that is or no?
Like the contract already not actual, like it expires.
Yeah, exactly. So the contracts expire, so people have to move to the new one. That week particularly is the hardest week to trade because the markets move really, really weirdly. So during contract rollover, I always recommend people, if you want to trade it, just do evals, because if you trade your funded, the markets won't move the way that you think it will, and then you may get cooked. If you're experienced and like you're good at using the algorithm, then trading it is no different than like another Monday or Wednesday. But there you go. And then we're doing the 22nd. So let me go find the data for that week, which is shown 22nd, you said? That was the 8th, right?
8th
Was that a Friday?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. A Friday. So the range for that week was 32. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you go look, it shows that the range is 30. This one right here. 32. Oh, also, are you recording this? Question mark.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Just if you can, when I'm screen sharing the Discord, just block out the left side for me. That's all I ask.
A left side? Which one?
This left side, because it shows people's tickets, which I technically have access to because I have administrative, so I could ban people like that post the scammy stuff.
Oh, okay, got it.
I just don't want it to show the like other people's name on that.
Yeah, sure.
But everything else I don't care. I really don't care. So 32. So we got to switch this top one to 32. This one to 32 also. And click go to. Fuck. Oh, we have to go exit out of here. August 22nd. And my PC might crash. We'll see.
So it's all your graphics, they are synchronized with this?
All of these? Yeah, all of these are synchronized up. So they will all start changing and linking up. So this is like, you know how TradingView has like replay?
Yeah.
This is as close as thing you get to replay. But instead of like replay like TradingView where it doesn't give you all the data, this will give you tick for tick data, meaning you could see every tick of the market in real time.
That's crazy. That's actual crazy.
Okay, perfect. There you go. And now we're able to play the market in real time. So starting off the day, this is at 9:30. This is New York, right? If you look at this, what would you say you would do? Would you long or short? All right, let's just start like with the same thing. Up here. Is this long or short?
Let me see.
Or neutral?
It's wait a second. 1 second. We have 3 screens on the top right now. Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
Alright. It's more noisy than usual.
That too. Yeah, and I'll explain why this third screen up here exists.
Alright, let me see. We are, I will tell, overbought right now. I mean, if it's markets open, we should wait anyway, like to see any movements, right?
Yeah, that's good. There you go. You're right. That was a trick question.
Yeah.
Yeah. When market opens, you always wait like 2-3 minutes. So that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're not looking to trade at all.
Got it.
But why is that shit not moving? Oh, I'm on the wrong contracts. I was like, wait, why is the fucking market not moving? Oh, am I gonna crash? Okay, no, we're good. Okay. All right, there you go. So this is market open. It either moves really, really fast or not move at all. So let's just wait the first 3 minutes-ish before we take a trade.
Short signals, okay.
You'll see it's lagging a lot right now because the market in the morning moves really, really fast. So I'm just waiting for this to reach 9:35. Let's just stop here. Is it actually this slow?
I think...
Oh, no, it was fast. It's fast. I was gonna say, I'm playing at 1x speed and it's pretty fast. This is just like a market replay thing. It can only do so much. This tool will usually in the morning say too fast, and it's telling you like you shouldn't fucking trade. So I'm gonna wait until it chills the fuck out. Is it chilled out? No, it's still too fast. Yeah, too fast. So I gotta speed it up and I'll wait until it's done. Okay, there. It looks like it chilled the fuck out. You good? All right, we're good. Finally. I have a delay set on the chart, so if the charts move too fast, it doesn't consume all my PC's power, and it'll delay each chart, so you can't trade at all.
Wow.
Okay, let's look at this moment in time, and let's start with the highest time frame.
It's the right one.
Yeah.
In the right one, let me see. We are on the floor. We are under the floor actually right now. Under the floor.
This
and
is
we
the
are,
50, this is the 200.
Yeah, so we are under the floor and under the... actually right in the middle of this EMAs, which means it's like more neutral, I will tell. But I will tell like wait, let me see. We're a little bit below one of EMA, so I will wait a little bit in this case to make sure that we go somewhere. Yeah.
So that's good. You're able to understand the probability here very, very well. So the probability here, when you look at this, is two things are basically happening. Either, you see how the EMAs are converging, like basically this one's coming up and this one's flat. It means that if we could bounce off now, you'll see that it goes up, right? Or if it breaks through it, then you'll see down. It's like straight up 50-50.
Yeah.
But understanding the scenario like you just did is perfect because you know when not to fucking touch it, which is like right now, maybe wait. Okay, so this is what you said is neutral, right? Now let's go to 32. What is the 32 telling you?
The 32 telling me that we are literally, okay, we are under the EMA, so more likely to go short, but still because of the right screen, we should
That's
wait.
perfect. So no, don't think about the screen. Only think about the screen. You're perfect. You said short there, right? Perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. The ceiling is like basically, if you look at it, you read it perfectly. The ceiling's right here. The floor is right here. Right? If this ceiling defends, you're going all the way down here. So that's perfect. You don't have to change anything up. Don't let this chart on the right influence what you think about this chart. This chart has nothing to do with this one on over here. So that's perfect. There you go.
And how I can combine them in that case.
Now in this case, it's saying neutral and it's saying what's it called? Short, right?
Yeah.
So you know that the trade will be just T1, T2. So you don't shoot for the stars or moon. You're just gonna simply take your profit 1, take profit 2. So you know how I told you like you can go for bigger trades depending on the scenario. If they both align, it basically means you can go for more.
Yeah.
But if they don't align, you can go for less because you know that it's not moving the cleanest. That's how it works. So now I'll explain this chart real quick. The reason why I have this chart is you see all these crosses. They show big amounts of delta spikes, right? Imagine all of these on the right chart. You probably can't see dick anymore, right?
Yeah.
So I separated them and I threw them on the left. That's the only reason why I have them. If you're wondering. So yeah, that's the reason why that's over there. All right, now let's move on to the next part. Let's keep this drawing. So you said N for neutral and S for short here. Now let's look at this chart down here.
All right.
As of this moment,
we are in this thing. So
Okay. So what do you know about being inside the fiddle zone?
Like you said, it's like following the trend. We're going from the below. So right now it's a good opportunity to buy, I guess.
No, so the trend meaning the nerd, right? Since you don't have access to the nerd, think about it in terms of look at the price. What is price doing? You see how it's gradually coming down?
Yeah.
So the trend here is not up. You're looking in terms of like extreme short term.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at it in terms of bigger picture.
Okay.
You'll see that it's actually coming down, right? So the trend in this case is not up, it's down. So perfect. Inside the fiddle zone, you want to go short here. That's fine. You read these two perfectly though, which is already, in my opinion, quite impressive. The fiddle zone, remember, if you're in the fiddle zone, you look for it in terms of the direction of the trend. The trend in this case is actually falling, not increasing. It only looks like it's increasing because like I'm so zoomed in, but the further you zoom it out, you'll start seeing that we went sideways over here. And then over here, we finally broken down and we're gradually falling. Right? So now you look for shorts. Yeah. Now your goal is to look for a strategy.
Now we have this bubble. Now we have bubble and headshot. Bubble and headshot.
Perfect, yeah. So this could be, let's just say we click it. I always like to wait for the histogram change. So I'll show you that in a second. Okay, there you go. That's perfect. It didn't play out. So you see how, okay, I gotta zoom in. You see how the histogram is 2 colors? It's either blue or black. You only want to take it if the black one turns dark blue here. Because it means that the momentum right now is going up. You don't want to trade against the momentum either. This is like a filter I have, so I don't trade against the momentum. As you can see, when it does shift, right, sometimes it will give you a move. And then if it shifts at the right time, you'll see sometimes, oh shit. Can I move this properly? Thank you. You'll see that if you shift, if it shifts correctly, sometimes you may catch the very bottom.
Yeah.
And you're not that late. So always wait for the fucking the shift, because that will help you filter out a lot of these bad trades. So let's keep it zoomed in for a little bit and let me clean up the screen. So at this moment you're still looking for shorts, right? Okay, sideways. We can speed it up a little bit too, I guess. All right, right there. Perfect. You see this 5.1?
Yeah.
This could technically drop it. This could drop it lower, but you are sitting in the fiddle zone, and we are slowly climbing. It is up here, still look good. Everything looks. I would just say the most concerning part is if you do take this, this is going to be one of those gamble ones, because you see up here we've broken past the 200, and we're above the 50, and we just came from them, right? So the likelihood of it going long is very likely, actually. But on here, it's telling you to go short, right? Or it's basically in between. So I would say that like this, you can just ignore. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Like if we look at it, look, we just came from these. So this could go long. So it's saying possibly up here. If you look at this, you're in between them. So you don't even know where you're going. This would
Yeah.
be just like now you have to ignore. You see it goes long, right? So now it broke past above. You have to look at it. Okay, it broke past above here. Broke past above here. This could mean that we're going up, not down anymore. And you need to look for something that aligns with it. You're at the ceiling on this one, right? So you are basically neutral in here, but this one's saying long. So prioritize your longs. So sometimes you'll see this happens. And if audio, like, depending on the day, this is why I don't like taking these, but this is technically the strategy, a strategy, right? A double dot, and you hear clicks, you could go in this, like, I'll just show you. It may give you your 15, 20 ticks. Like, this actually may just win. But I don't like taking these because these are really high risk for me, and I don't like them. I always like waiting a little bit more. So I'm just showing you that sometimes, like, will play out. And if I show you, like, past recordings, sometimes you'll see I take those. But for you, don't take those, okay? Because I know that you already know how to see those double dots. They're not the best. I'll say that. Like, don't take those.
What will be the best for me?
I always look for the ones with the clean, like a clean little pullback. So over here, we're looking for long, right? Over here, you see how it bounced off the ceiling and it's back to the floor. You see how, like, this is what it'll look like. You'll see where it comes back into the fiddle zone.
Yeah.
Let me find a good one so you know what I'm talking about. Like, let me see. When it's trending like this, where you know it's going up, if I could find a good one, like a long one, let me find a good long one. Here. This is a good one right here. You see how, like, where's my tool? You see, like, when it's going up, of course, it may give you, like, longs, like, among the way up here, like the strategies. I wouldn't take those. Those are really high risk. Wait for the one that pulls back. You see how it pulls back right here?
Yeah.
And you see how it pops below on the histogram?
Yeah.
If you look at the start of the leg, which is here, right? You see the lowest point?
Yep.
You see how we're technically lower than that lowest point?
Yeah.
But somehow we're not all the way down here. This would be a good long. Very, very clean long. Like, so that's what I'm looking for when I know that it's going straight up, but I won't get in on the leg up like this because it's extremely risky. Of course it could play out, but it's really fucking risky. So that's why I just want to show you that example. So you're not looking for the strategy constantly when it's going up like that. Just know that what you're looking for is the pullback. Even though it's dropping, remember I told you, if it's dropping, you're looking for a long. If it's going up, you're looking for a short. It's the same method. It goes up, but it's dropping now. So now you look for the long.
Got it. So basically,
unless this tells you otherwise.
Yeah, in the right. Oh, wait a second. Here on the right, right screen, right top screen, we are above. Wait a second. Yeah, we are above. Okay. So we are basically above the EMA, but at the same time, where is our ceiling? Ceiling our blue lane? Okay, got it.
Yeah, the blue Bollinger Bands.
Okay, blue Bollinger Bands.
So you know that this one's still long. This one's actually come back to the floor. This could bounce off here. And you see this one, sometimes these are not bad either. If it draws you out a long like this, but it also has to match up with something here, which we'll see if it does or not. But I also have, like, this tool on the left, you'll see, like these drawing tools, which I just realized I'm missing one. I found out that you could add this. Basically, if you want, you can also do this. Look, if you find, like, these points, you can correlate them to where price was previously, and you can draw, like, a little line, you see? And you can plot them. So you know that if price comes, if this histogram comes lower than it, and you see how, even though this was here, even though we're lower, you see how we're not technically lower than this point over here?
Yep.
And we're lower over here, right?
Yeah.
This probably goes long. You see this 9.4?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about too right now.
Yeah, this is gonna go long. Now, remember what I told you? Wait for this shit to go, what's it called? Black.
Okay.
And let's see if it does it. Okay. It's getting close. And it sells straight through it.
There is nothing we can do with this.
Yeah. And then now you see this has basically disaligned itself. So it's saying could go long here, but it's saying short over here. So now you're like, okay, now you don't even trade anymore. You have to get off the trade. You can't force it, because if you force it, you'll just lose. So there's a lot of like not trading. It's easier live, trust me. It's a lot easier live than replay, because you're constantly having to pause and look at everything. But yeah. Okay, there it does go long, which is fucking bullshit. So maybe you could have longed right here. You see when it claimed back above it? You could try that, and then I'll show you a more advanced technique. I don't recommend using it immediately, but if this was me and it did this shit to me, what I would do is I would wait until I can speed it up. But you see how like we're able to predict ahead of time of what trades we're looking for? It aligned perfectly, but it just really shitty stops here. It did that bullshit. This is technically a headshot, but it was so low here that I didn't think it would climb back up, which it did right here. So if you took this, just know that if you took this in real time, you would long, if I can grab horizontal, you would long right here. You see that blue candle? Let me just zoom in. You see how it broke past back above? You could long right there. Your stops are right down here.
Yeah, below this candle.
And you can, as you can see, where's your target? Like you can, like I said, you can go for a lot, since the other one is also telling you long, right? This one. Where's your target? All the way up here, right? So the ceiling. So there you go. There's your 2 to 1.
Got it.
And imagine how often you're getting that with tick charts, because the faster it moves, the more opportunities you have. So yeah, that one, poor execution on my part, because I'm also explaining, but that was a very good long that we called out way ahead of time. And I'll show you an advanced technique right now. Let me see if it happens. No, it doesn't happen. This is an advanced technique, but it's only good at extreme points. So let's just say over here. You see over here?
Yep.
Let's say that the bottom, right? You missed out on the bottom. Make sense? If you see these arrows.
Yep. They call into.
If you missed. Yeah. So basically, this only works at the extremes. So when I told you what the extremes look like, are points of which price could possibly fully turn, right?
Yes.
Basically, the arrow will flip up like this. And let's just say you missed out on the very bottom. You could wait for the arrow to flip and then get in one of the plays when the arrow is green. So as long as the arrow stays green, you may have opportunities to actually go long, which if you zoom in, you see how like we had these tiny pullbacks. Strategies might have popped up in between here and given you longs. So it's still, you're able to get into the trade if you missed out on it.
Wow, cool.
That's an advanced technique, but don't try to apply it all the time because it doesn't work. Like over here, it's not an extreme point. So the distance between the floor and the ceiling is not a lot. So like you'll see the arrow, right? You see the distance between the arrow and which the points it turned.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of room in between. It's really bad. Yeah. So don't even try to apply that at that particular moment. This might be a good one if you again claim above this. You see the EMA. This could send you up too, because this is still saying long. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm playing at 6x speed, but yeah, that could have been a good long. See. So you would have long there, and you can see it literally sends to Narnia. And then if I was you, just exit off of here, because this is telling you that it could go short. So again, we're not going to click any buttons right now because it would be easier to show you, and then we'll do the practicing once you actually have it set up on your PC, because I hate clicking the buttons on the right. I'd rather just visualize which trades play out, which trades don't, and then learn off of that, right?
Okay, good.
So this moment, again, long, right? You're still looking for longs on both. Until you had a ceiling, you're technically at a floor right now. And you can also see why this one was a good long, right?
Yeah, because it's below the 6.
It's also outside the fiddle zone there.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't even need to wait for one of those, like this thing that I showed you earlier. You see the little drawing that we talked about earlier, where it's lower than the last one? You don't need to do that because it's already outside the fiddle zone. Let's just play it faster because some days it's just super slow. This is like a perfect example of one. Assuming this is not always the case, but like assuming, imagine if this was an extreme point. You see right here? You see how the arrow is up?
Yep.
This is one of the strategies. It's called a DCDM, where 2 crosses appear. It will basically draw out the stop loss and the take profit for you. See where it says target? And the red line, that's your stop. So if let's just say you missed out on this, and you see how we haven't touched the ceiling yet?
Yep.
You could take this long
Right now.
because we're not at the ceiling yet, exactly, and go for your T1, T2 in case you missed it, and you'll see that it pumps or it dumps. It can win, it can lose, but it won. There you go. It hits your TP, probably goes higher too, and there you go. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's only remember, only if there's space between your floor and your ceiling.
Yeah.
If there's no space in between and it's already there, the likelihood of it going is very low. So it's all probability. And that's why, like, since you record, it's actually really good that you record, because if you spend a lot of time on recording, you'll know why certain trades play out and certain trades don't play out. This is how I did it. I recorded it, and then I always look back at it. And then replay is a really good way of doing that too. So this, let's start again. What is this telling you?
This telling me that we are above EMA. We still didn't touch the ceiling, so it's long.
Long, perfect. This one?
This was telling me that we're still above EMA, but we are touched the ceiling. Yeah, the ceiling, which means
so this could go short.
Yes, exactly. This
right?
short. Yeah.
It could go short, but it's also like, or we could just float up. So be cautious. Don't full port the account. And if you zoom out a little bit further, you'll see that it's predicting that price may come up like way higher too. Okay, so good. You said short, that's fine. Short's fine. Let's just make sure that everything on the filtering aligns with your idea. And what did I tell you? If these two disalign, what does it mean?
It does mean that it's a little bit low probability.
Not low, but you have to go for smaller targets. You're not trying to shoot for the other side of the hand. So I'm not thinking I'm shorting and I'm going all the way down here, right? I'm thinking I'm shorting and then I'll probably just get T1, T2. So like a very small amount of money out of it, but it's still a good probability trade. So let's see what happens. And you can see the strat that I sent you earlier, the Super AO. There it is, 9.1 with the ready DD. Perfect. You see over here? Blue line. All right, change from black to blue. There's your short.
Got it, yeah.
And you'll see how much it goes down or it loses.
Okay, so we are going short here. Boom.
And there you go. You're out. You're out. You're already out. So it doesn't even matter. You're already out.
Jesus Christ.
So you're like, how do you know if you're out? Because if I take a ruler and I just draw it from where you probably would have taken it, look, this gave you 35 ticks.
So basically, it's what's the time frame it is? I mean, sorry. Your time frame is New York, right? I mean 9:30. So basically, we had already like 7 trades in 7 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And you saw I won every single one of them. I called them out, every single one of them perfectly, right? Because it's replay. Remember, if it's replay and the screen is really paused like this, I'll know which ones play out before they even happen because I can read it super easily. But that's why I told you my win rate would be around 70 to nearly 80% if I'm sitting here and I can pause fucking time, right? But in a live market, the reading is a lot more sketchy because I have to do it in real time. So I know that mistakes are bound to happen. But then that's why we have that dynamic system, right? To basically make sure that even though you're reading it wrong, you could capitalize on the wrong trades and make money out of it.
Cool.
That's the idea behind that. And you can see, so if we recap the trades we took, we started at 2-ish over here. So we would have won here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 trades, all 4 winning.
We touched the ceiling on the top right.
Ceiling. Yeah.
So
ceiling.
Short. We are.
This could be a good short. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So good read. Now you gotta wait for this. As you can see, it literally fucking blew straight through it.
And now
all right, perfect. This is a good example. All right, yeah, I know. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of information dump, but this is a good example of one.
Yeah, that's a good short.
Yes, of course, this is a short. Yes, this is a good short, right? But do you see how like the 5.1 like it went straight through it?
Yeah, like it's nothing.
Like exactly. The way it works is you'll see that every time one of these like crosses print, like a line will be drawn.
And I didn't pay attention on the that we had a lot of contracts to the upper side, like 200 contracts.
Exactly, there's that too. So if you look actually over here, it's almost 1,000 contracts.
Okay, yeah.
So it's 1,000 plus. So if it's 1,000 plus, you'll see that price will just want to drive up. This is a scenario where I would not be shorting this because if you look down here, look, 1,000 contracts just went long. I'm not trying to short this. Over here, this 5.1 just got blown straight through. So like maybe I could short, but it would have to fall below this level right here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I understand.
So because it literally just broke now, and then of course you see 1,000 contracts just went long. Are you really gonna short against like a guy who just went long on you with 1,000 contracts? He's gonna defend that shit, right? So don't go short. This is a scenario where you longs will, like, even if it drops, you'll see that maybe a long is gonna be way better than a short. And you see it goes long. Because when it comes back into that zone, they're going to defend it. Like the guy with the bigger amount of money is going to defend his position and send it up. And then the people who are going short, their liquidity. So they're thinking like they maybe sweep a high or low here. Like that's why I said manipulation, when people think about it, is just like a high or low. It's not true at all, because sometimes it will sweep a high, right? They will go long, so you could go short, and then they go long again because they need that liquidity. So when people say, like, that's why I said it's funny to me when people tell me, oh, it's a liquidity sweep. You don't know what's going on there. You don't see anything. So how do you know if it's a liquidity sweep or not? You get what I'm saying? Like over here, for example, how do you know that this is a liquidity sweep and not just them pushing it, going short, and then you going long, and then them shorting even heavier and then sending it lower? You don't, because you don't see any of the information.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But here you see, look, a nearly 924 contracts just went long. It came back down, dipped in 2 seconds, and you're already seeing price push up, meaning that they're defending their positions.
So basically, it's a good long.
Yeah. So this, remember what I told you? You know it's a good long now, right? And you know that it could go up like 250 ticks. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go over here. Remember what I told you? Look for those like points. You can draw it if you want, but look for the histogram to pop below these levels, and basically, you don't even need this one. You only need the ones in the fiddle zone, to be honest with you. Let's remove this one. And make sure that the price is not lower than this point. So if it drops below this line, I don't want it to become lower than like this over here. Like I want it over here. Make sense?
Yep.
Which shows that it's clearly exhausted.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like we know that it's exhausted.
And boom.
And this could be it right here. Like this would be your long. Let's just make sure that the histogram shifts for you. Cross with a bat on the bottom of the thing. Again, this one, remember what I told you? You're at the ceiling. It just came from the ceiling. This would be one way you wouldn't be holding long either. I would say this one hold for like, because this is neutral. This is saying possibly down, but also neutral. But you know that the amount of contracts that just came, this violates it. Like this completely counteracts this. Because this is like real-time order flow, right? You see what's actually happening. You would ignore these two. You know that more likely you're going long than short here.
Got it.
And let's see if it plays out. Or it doesn't. We'll see. There you go. So it shifted right there. This one's a little bit riskier. And there she goes. So it gave you exactly how much you basically strived for. If you got in, let's just say around here, because that's where probably it shifted. See, 34 ticks. So T1, T2.
Wow.
You're not going for much. But like I said, it's a lot easier in replay, right? And this could still give you more, because I told you, whenever these pop up, you'll see 240 ticks up, 250 ticks up.
Yeah, now we're flying. Jesus.
And even that, like, that could send it down, but it doesn't matter for me.
Enigma, boom.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah. This is saying short. You look up here. You just came from the ceiling. So there's room. You see how there's room in between the ceiling and the floor? That could send it down, right? So if the arrow is with you, in this case it wasn't. This one I probably would have just taken, but more advanced take, because that's more advanced. For you, if you didn't take it, it's fine, but you see how that kind of comes lower. These type of trades, you go for T1, T2. That's it. If I took this, though, I'm only going to the target, which is 20 ticks. You see where the blue line is? That's your target. And your stops are behind the dot. Or, the circle.
I mean, it's not very advanced. I understand this.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But you see how I told you it would go higher? Because those 1,000 contracts came in. And then you're finally at the ceiling again. So a short up here is possible.
And he's still spamming his contracts. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, man, you can. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, and you can see he's spamming his contracts long again. Be very careful. So, and of course, it looks like a good short, but then you also have to see this 8.2 over here. You see it? If you want to short this, let's wait for it to break through. The arrow is with me. then I go short because this is extremely risky right here.
No. Fighting with the big participants. Okay. Yeah, in the real market, without this, I will be in shock. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why, like, I probably the first time I met you, you were like, "The fuck is this?" It's because I'm really looking at everything it's showing me, and you can see that the like the information is very, very useful. And like, since we sat here, this is replay on a day that you completely picked, and I knew nothing about the particular day. So there was no way I could have gone back ahead in time and known what would have happened, right? But I'm calling it to the dot to the T. Like, there's no see, and it keeps going up. And it probably goes up even higher because they fucking put another 700 contracts long. Yeah, see, it just keeps climbing.
Wow.
And there's nothing you could have done. You can't short this, right? Until maybe now. You see? Arrow, it dropped back below here. So maybe if you get a strategy, you could try to short this. But I say it probably might just still go higher.
I'm not going to short
That's not
this.
a strategy. That's not a strategy. Remember, a dot on its own means shit. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean anything either. In case you get confused, that's not anything.
No, I'll wait on this. Because our high time frame tell us nothing.
Well, higher time frame says here that we are at a ceiling.
Yeah, so we
do know that a lot of contracts went long. This would be a scenario where you have to read very, very well, right? In a case like this, I would say, okay, remember I told you, if a top is like basically an extreme is established, I would basically be like, okay, I can't get on the top because it's extremely hard for me to predict the top. Just wait for the arrow. You see the arrow? Then wait for an actual play when the arrow is with you. Which, if we could maybe get that, then I could show you what that would look like. There you go.
Enigma, interesting.
So that's perfect right there. You see? Arrow was with you. This could have been a short, right? But we're not trying to get up here because this is extremely risky. Just wait until it falls below this level and wait for a play that pops up when the arrow is with you. And there, you go your stops here, your TPs, because this is basically aligning with you. You can go for big target, and then you can short. And it gave you T1, T2. And it probably goes lower because, why? Your higher time frame is also aligned with you, right? So you can probably go to the EMAs maybe even. But don't greed too much because sometimes being overly greedy may fuck you. And then if you look why it went long here, you see? A bat and a dot just came up, right? Remember, over here, you're technically still neutral too at the same time, but shorts are favored, right? And you see, remember what I told you? If you draw the lines, you see how it went up, right? And then you see over here?
Yep.
Look over here. Boom. Boom. It shifts. So no, you wouldn't have taken that 5, but you would have taken that 10 for sure. And look, this probably goes long. And if not, you would have, and yeah, this is probably gonna go long. What am I talking about? It's for sure gonna go long. And there you go. There's another win. So you're shorting even when it's going up. You're able to short when it's going up. You're able to long it when it's going up. You should be able to trade it at all times. It doesn't matter if the shit's going fucking jumping jacks, sideways, up, down, fucking straight up, straight down. It doesn't matter. You should be able to trade at all times. It's just how good you are at reading it.
We're trying to break this ceiling.
This one, you see this 13.6? I probably would have tried to short that, and this would be a loser. So I'm just going to be honest with you. This I would have 100% taken, and this one would have just been a loser.
Why you will take it?
Because I'm at the ceiling here, right? And if you look, I'm outside the fiddle zone, and you see how, like, over time, it's actually, like, it's going up, but this is coming down? I would have tried to short that. I know I would have, so this would have just been a loser. I want to point that out.
Got it.
Maybe I should have been less retarded there. Like, of course, you will always find a reason to not take it afterwards. But like, maybe if I saw 600 contracts here go long, I probably shouldn't have shorted it. But losers are gonna happen. It's probably gonna be a loser.
But it's still, I mean, it's still
Okay,
good
so it
trade.
does that. This would have pissed me off. That
Wow,
shit would have pissed me off.
what the hell?
Like, you see my ideals right there, right? But it fucked me barely. That's when I get
Yeah.
angry. And then this is the scenario where I told you, are we at
Full
a moment
port.
of extreme? No. Are we at a moment of extreme?
Yep.
You see how we're at a moment of extreme? Just wait for the arrow and look for a play in between. And you can maybe you could go short. Unless it's already touching a floor, like in this case, you can't look for the short anymore. So like a good, what I'm talking about is like over here, you see this double dot?
Yep.
Maybe if this double dot popped up and the arrow just shifted down, you could have taken this double dot. That's what I mean. So because we were at a moment of extreme, so that could have been a good one. I had the right idea, but it just fucked me barely, which is so annoying. And let's just pause it. So you read again. What is this? Over here, this start.
Yeah, we are bound from the ceiling, so it's a short. It's a short basically.
Good. Over here.
Then it's we are basically like I will tell. Wait a second. It's more interesting. We're on the floor actually here, but we break this through. So it's short too. By the way.
Exactly. Okay, good. So right here, you basically broke through. The floor is down here. The ceiling's up here. So if we draw it out visually for you, that was perfect. So this was your floor, ceiling, ceiling, floor. If it breaks above it, then sure, of course, it could go long, but you're right.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Basically two shorts. What?
There you go. Two shorts. Yeah, short.
Short.
Now we got to
Here.
look for, remember what I talked about? That little setup?
Yeah.
Which in this case, you may not have, because if you look at it, it would have to pull all the way up here. And by then, it may just break through. So this is not going to be one where you're going to be able to get a short.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not going to be able to grab the bottom. So remember what I told you? If it does break above, let's just wait. Arrow, boom. You could long that. You see the double dot?
Yeah.
Arrows with you.
Long. Yeah. Bounce from okay.
And this could give you, or that's also a headshot right there too. So maybe this could be the long. And there it goes. There you go.
I
See?
thought this
Focus above.
6.5 that signal too short.
It is, but you have to follow the color of the dot. So if it's cross, whatever the color the dot is actually the one that you follow, not the cross.
Oh, okay, I got it. So two green dots.
So it's
two green
recency,
dots.
yeah. So recency is key. So like you see over here, I'll give you a good example. Over here, right, we have a red dot, then a green dot. Make sense? This was a double dot, right?
Yep.
But what color would we follow? We would follow the green, but then a red one popped up. So then we would have to follow the red one. Then a green one popped up. Then we have to follow the green one.
Okay, makes sense.
So it's whatever is recent. So recency is key. So let's say a dot was back here, right? Then I would follow the cross. But then it wouldn't even be a strategy because it's just a cross. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes sense.
And now you see here, this is a double dot, right? What color is the dot? Is red. So this would be a double dot. But of course, shorts wouldn't play out right now because you literally just came from the floor. You're going to the ceiling.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then there you go. That's another long you probably could have taken.
And what do we have here? What is this delta showing to us? The long one.
Which
the
one?
green one. Yeah, this that pops out. Yeah.
It just supercharges the next trade. So the next long play you may have may be a really big play. Also, I want to point something out. Do you see this negative 30,000 contract short over here?
Yeah.
This is an area where you want to be cautious in because keep in mind the long there was fine, right? It was fine. But then if we want to make sure that this area right here, this could send you down actually. So even though this is saying up, this could send you down because someone just went 30 or 3K contracts short. So like you may want to watch this. Of course, if it blows straight through up here, then sure, okay. They may not send it further down, but this could, like as of this moment, I would not be holding this long anymore. Because I know that this could actually go short.
But still, that was like 3,000 contracts before to long. So basically, I guess this guy, he just sold all of
He just
all
took
of this.
profit probably. Yeah, but that also could mean like the market could sell off at this point too. Or someone else went in short, right? It could also mean that someone else went in short. So you'll see, price may stall out here. If it breaks above it, it breaks above it. But this would be a scenario where I'm like very paying attention to what's going on.
And plus, we're
And I wouldn't be holding this
consolidating.
long. Yeah, and we are also consolidating, which is a very good, clear sign of someone defending, possibly. unless we break through it, which there you go. Now, okay, sure. We're good again. So that's fine. We broke through. So now you're out of the danger zone. That's a scenario where like you want to be paying attention of whether this was like, because you don't know, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't know whether this is them TPing or if this is them actually forcing the position down further. But yeah, just be cautious of that. And that's why it stalled so hard right there. And there you go. It goes up higher. And you're like, why don't you take this? Because we're not at a fucking ceiling yet. Is that it? There you go. You got your ceiling now. You're outside the fiddle zone.
And Enigma, boom. That's a perfect
Yeah,
short.
and there you go. Right there, you're short.
But where is the fucking arrow?
No. So keep in mind, it touched the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Ceiling. You're outside the fiddle zone.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You just gotta wait for this to turn dark, and then there you go. You could have shorted. And this is probably gonna give you quite a bit. I typically go for T1, T2. That's already for sure T1, T2, and it may drop lower. Because both of these are aligned right now. And there you go. This is a lot of money. Like, that's a lot of money with the amount of contracts that we trade with.
Yeah. Full port,
and like,
easy
remember what I told you?
evaluation.
Let's say you missed on that Enigma, right? Look, you see the double dot?
Yep.
See the arrow? It was with you. You could have shorted that.
Okay.
Boom. Easy money.
Just like this. Fuck. That's cool. That's insanely cool. Not gonna lie.
And during that entire period of time, what, we lost like one trade, and it wasn't like a bad loser either. It was just like I got fucked barely. But yeah, that's why I said my stop loss per day is like 1,000, because I know that's like an emotional number. I know that I'm fucking up so hard to the point where I have to like go up size that many times. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's 1,000. But then like most of the time, if I'm not retarded, I shouldn't even be hitting it. So within a month-to-month basis, right? Every day should nearly be green unless you fuck up. So it's like a your fault thing.
Got it.
And then there you go. It goes long now. This could just be a weird long for part-time. It should go lower because both of these are aligned. There you go. This could be your opportunity for a long here. Sure, little quick little long. It may not give you a lot, but this could be a little long. If we look back, this would just be not one I wouldn't be taking, to be honest. Possibly. Only because you remember what I told you? If I'm taking a long and it's inside the fiddle zone, I must see that like exhaustion. So this is the lowest point over here. If I drew the line, it would be like all the way here, right?
Yes.
Or like maybe this one. Maybe. It could have been from this one right here. So I take that back. I retract my statement. It is a long.
But wait a second. In the top one.
It's not lower.
Yeah, but here is the problem. In the top one right, we tapped the fucking ceiling, so it's a short.
Okay.
In the left one, it's long. In the left bottom one.
This one, don't worry about this one.
I don't worry about this. So basically here it's a long too, but on the right here is the fucking problem. Somebody sold the contracts in the fucking 400.
I would say numbers near 1,000 mean a lot more than numbers in a 400. 400. So you'll start seeing this a lot. Any contract or any like big spike within the below 1,000 range, you'll see that it's more so manipulation towards the opposing direction than it is towards the continuation. Because the idea is that when they're going in with 1,000 contracts along, if they try to manipulate with that, right, they're actually losing a lot of money compared to when they're going short with only 500 contracts. They could be in and out and like try to force people to go short. And then get out real quick for a smaller loss. You get what I'm saying? So like, I'll give you a good example. You see over here, they went long with like 382 contracts, right? This was just a clear manipulation to go long, and then you see it goes short. Any number below, I would say like the 1,000 range, you'll start noticing that, oh, maybe not. Like it doesn't play out the way I thought it would, right? But then if you go look at when it's like 3,000, it will actually go the other way. So a good example is over here. You see, they pumped it literally only 276 contracts, and then it pulls back down. Look over here. 300 contracts short, they pump it long. So under that number, you'll see generally like it reverses. So yeah, that was a good spot. I didn't explain that very well, but this is a good long. Why? Is it, you see how the cross appears after the ready DD?
And why the fucking bubbles pink one?
What? Oh, okay. That is just another dot. It means a power dot. So remember what I told you, recency is key? Technically, this is a headshot short, right?
Yeah.
But we know that shorts are not playing out at this current moment. So I would follow the one that is telling me that is correlated with my bias, which is long here. And sure, I would just wait for the dot to maybe break, meaning like you see how it comes above the dot?
Yes.
Then long, because that means that the dot got violated. And we'll see if this goes higher. Or if this is a scenario where we're just wrong. So, okay, we lost. So be it.
Stop loss, okay, yeah.
That's why I said this is not the prettiest of trades. It looks very, very ugly, but this is just a scenario where you just lose. You can't do anything about it. Or I'm currently... Oh, and then it does that shit. Okay. All right. No, that's why. Yeah, right. Like, you see what I mean? You can't be right all the time. So, I mean, it is what it is. This one, you're just going to have to take a little, what's it called? Small little L. You could maybe get a long setup here. No. The arrow was with you. You weren't at the ceiling yet, but it didn't give you a play. So be it. And this is now, it's sideways. So like the market now is going sideways. It's just sitting inside the purple zone. You don't have anything that's telling you to go. You can, right? But it's not. It's going sideways, and you're not outside the fiddle zone. So you know what? Like the thingy I showed you, where like it has to be below a certain point. That only works if you're trending, meaning you're going somewhere, and there's a clear like understanding that price is going up higher. But in cases where it's going sideways here, I wouldn't be drawing it. Like if you drew this one right here or this one right here, that's delusional because it's going sideways. That only works if you're trending. Make sense?
Yep.
But if it goes sideways, you'll notice it just sits inside the fiddle zone. And you're like, okay, how do I trade sideways now? Just wait until it pops outside the fiddle zone and it'll give you a play. Like if we can find one maybe right here. All right, this is a good one. Like watch, this probably goes long.
Yeah.
And this would be a quick little long because this is going short. And then if it decides to go like sideways longer, then you may see like it goes sideways and it pops out. You can go short, pops below, you can go long. Let's see if we can. This would be a long setup for me. I'm looking for. No strategy yet though. Still looking for a long here. No, we're just driving lower. Still no strategy yet. All right, there you go. This one's risky. This one's like 50-50. I'd probably say don't fucking take it, but this one's like you're no longer inside, you see?
Yeah.
Or you're no longer outside, my bad. You're inside now. So this one I just wouldn't take. If I was feeling risky and frisky, I'll take it, but it probably doesn't play out because I'm sitting here and it's not live, so I wouldn't have taken it. Now, this may play out.
To the long.
Because you're outside, and you see this is a headshot. Remember, recency is key.
Yep.
Headshot. You hold for T1, T2. Because this is going against you. This is going. This is with you. So let's see. If it stops you out, or does it give you? Okay, it stops you out. You lose. So be it. And this is a good scenario. Where you hear Algo-Box being really useful.
Yep.
All right, this is your next long possible zone. All right, there you go. Now you know. Hey, maybe something's going on here.
Yeah, just
Someone just went short, negative. After that first loss, I would have been like, something is wrong here because someone is clearly driving this lower. You could hear it, so I would be very cautious taking longs at this point. I will be like, okay, I'll wait for a moment of extreme, then wait for the arrow, then take a trade because no longer will I be trying to guess the bottom.
Makes sense.
And you just saw 600 contracts nearly go short right here, 500, and you're hearing a lot of selling.
Yeah.
So perfect scenario right here for you. This could mean short. Remember, you see it?
Yep.
Could be a short for you.
I will short.
But it also could mean a long at the same time because this one's 50-50. I would try that, and then if I lose it, I will switch it because I'm at a ceiling here or a floor.
Mhm.
Floor. So, and this was risky as fuck down here. So wait for the arrow. If a long play pops up, then sure. But right now, a short play is popping up, and it does technically align with the idea that someone just went short with 1,000 contracts. It probably could drop lower. Let me look for an exhaustion. You see, trending down. This pops up higher, not beating this point. This could be a short. And there she goes. And then I would already be out by now.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But that could also be another short right there. You see?
Yep.
A double dot. Again, same setup. Look, it's higher, but it's not higher over here. You would have shorted this. You would have won. You could have shorted it again, and you win again.
Wow.
And there was no long plays there. So sure, you lost here, but then you see you were able to capitalize on the win after. Because something happened there. You lost because something else out of your control. Someone was just deciding to go short with 1,000 contracts. So can't do anything about that. Good scenario. It's saying, hey, we could go up from here, right? Technically, if we claim above this, then yeah. So this would be another scenario. It's like, it's really fucking risky, right? Maybe I should wait for the arrow, then go long and look for a strategy above there.
Oh, Enigma.
I'm not sure. Okay, like, yeah, here. Again, these crosses alone mean nothing.
And on
So we
the
can
on the
be
right
strategy.
top, we are create something green lane. What does it mean?
It means that some big, it could go long. It's just another signal. So this is saying it could also go long at this moment. Look for, is the arrow, it's like this right here is a strategy. You see the cross with the background. It's a PR. So a PRZ is a potential reversal zone or a harmonic. The bat is a harmonic. It's saying that price predictively could go up here. So that's why it's green. The cross shows order flow, some sort, and you can go long right there. So this is a strategy you could take. Your stops behind the cross. This could go long. Just be careful. Let's see what happens. Does it go long or does it go short? And it goes long. See? And there's T1, T2. And that's the idea that I told you. You're at an extreme point, right? And my God, it's pumping long here. That's the idea of it's an extreme point, right? I can't guess the bottom correctly there. What is everything telling me? It's telling me over here, long now. Long here, but I couldn't get on the bottom. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Wait for the arrow. Wait for the play. Get in it. And then there's your win. And that's why I said the arrow only works during extreme points. You have to understand when the extreme points are like the case. A masterclass right here, bro. And you see now it's going really fast. There it's going long, a lot of long. And just to give you how crazy of an idea this is, that was probably more than likely news.
Yeah.
Do you see how during high volatility times, it's still like it's working? The algorithm is working. It aligns perfectly with it. And this is me not knowing whether this was news or not, because 10 a.m. news is a big thing. And you see in between news, someone literally just sized in with like 600 and 500 contracts right here, right? You can see it happen in real time. And you see it pumping like crazy. And look at that. It goes crazy up.
Yeah.
But you see how like beforehand it was setting up for that to happen even before the news. Yeah, this is 100% news. This could have been like maybe CPI. I don't know what this could have been. But yeah, this is you can't trade when it's doing this. It's too fast. It would be impossible for you to read.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're wondering like also you're like sometimes the market may be moving fast like this, right? Depending on the like month or year or section of the year. What do? You trade another fucking asset. So the nerd means you trade. There's 4 possible assets you can trade. You can trade ES, NQ, YM, RTY. So in the server, I run a command called !gears. It shows me what assets are currently tradable, and you basically you trade that asset. And here you can see he just set in the optimization. So this next week, I already know that more likely it's going to be a bit slower. That's why that number is dropped. And then look, I'll run the exclamation mark years. These are the current tradable instruments: NQ, YM, RTY, CL, ES. And then it'll show you the micros ones too. But during times like when I first started learning how to use it, legit shit you not, the NQ was so fucking fast, it was untradeable. Legit untradeable. The guy was only trading YM, so that's how you you adapt depending on the markets. But yeah, that's it. Questions, concerns for the manufacturer?
No questions. Yeah, understandable everything. Now I'm trying to figure it out. How can I apply all of this to the trading?
I could screen share in the morning if you want. Like I said, for now, so you can maybe spend some time on demo and like start practicing reading it, because the biggest part is reading it, right? And then once you feel comfortable, like, hey, I could read it, then I'll help you set it up, and then you can give it a try. Because the biggest part is reading it, and then you'll see that if you okay. So this is another funny one you might find funny. This is how I use your room, by the way. Sometimes, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" If I can find it, your Discord room.
Oh, okay.
Let me show you something funny. If I can find. Oh, yeah, perfect. So basically, I know a lot of the guys in the room trades they trade very retail-based strategies. It's literally called a retail run. So a retail run is where you find a noob room where two noobs agree. No one opposes these two noobs. You just basically trade the opposite direction of them and you'll win. And you can go double the size and you'll win a lot. But it still has to line up with one of your setups. But then you'll know when you should be sizing up way more. And you'll notice that happens a lot. So he shows a very good example of this. Someone came to his YouTube and told him, I'm in short here. He went long with he proved him wrong by going 50 contracts long, and it popped up immediately. So yeah, this is literally an actual strategy. It's gotten to the point where it's a strategy because people think they're smarter, and then you're not trading a same retail strategy. This is, in my opinion, as close to market making level as you can possibly get, because you're constantly trading against price. So price is going down, you're looking for a long. It goes up, you're looking for a short, right? Yeah. That's basically how it works 90% of the time. This is as close as you're gonna get.
That's interesting.
What are your thoughts on the trading style and strategies?
That looks absolutely
lots of information.
Gorgeous. I mean, yeah, I should figure it out, but I like that I started to understand something at least.
It's easy, yeah, because I explain it in a way where I'm putting it all together for you. It's also, you do post it publicly, go ahead, I don't care, but I'm putting it all together in a way where most traders, they would have to go through and kind of figure out what everything means first, then learn and memorize all the strategies, so they're also always executing. Then they usually go and learn which ones play out, which ones don't play out. So for most newbies who use the program, they're doing that. But that's what I'm trying to also do the YouTube shit for, because I'm doing this for free. I literally just want to release the information for free and just give and just see if they can learn from it. And then sure, and then maybe I'll do the affiliate, just because that's an honest way of making it. If they learn how to use it, sure, I'll earn money from the affiliate, right? But I don't want to do any courses or anything like that, because this information is technically already accessible. There's no reason to be charging anything for that. It's literally all right here, all this.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
What you were learning with the thing is this right here. Perfect. The two screens, the left one, he does it left and right. I like doing it on the right to left, like a circle. But this is exactly what you were learning earlier. Understanding whether the current moment you're going long or short. And that's why he has this tool where you can mark it.
Makes sense.
He has a lot of videos. So if you want to see more of them, let me find it. There's a lot of them that are pretty good. Or because he spends a lot of money apparently on these. In my opinion, they're really good. They're training videos. So let me find the ones. Headshot here. So that's the biggest part. What you skipped with me helping you is that right there, what he just explained. You don't have to do the order of operation shit, because I'm kind of helping you. In the video, they explain a lot on you see the visuals and how to use it. But the biggest part is that order of operations, because you'll notice that if we zoom out, there's a ton of that particular strategy, right? But it doesn't always play out.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how it works. That's the big difference. Yeah. What do you think?
There's a lot of information about it. Yeah, that's cool. I understand everything. Everything
crazy,
that they
no?
could.
That's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, I could invite you this one. So in the morning, like I said, the first hour, it's kind of hard to trade in the other room. But yeah, these are all lines that perfectly apply. These are very good. That's why I post them. The most important skill is to learn when not to trade. So if you notice, the entire time you were learning when not to trade.
Yeah.
When nothing, it gives you nothing, you don't trade. You look for reasons to not trade. And then if it, if you're good, and then look, dynamic sizing is more important than win rate. The market replay, so like what we were doing right now, it builds perfect. Like when you go to live markets, it's perfect. And this is something that you need to work on right here. This, in my opinion, this is probably gonna be really helpful for you. To kill a habit, you must replace it. You cannot erase it. You must replace.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the bread, bro. Bread and butter, easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, huh?
And then yeah, these are just guys from the server, a little bit old, like younger guys like us. I just personally, I'm not in the other one because they're too old. They don't speak the same language as me. But your room's pretty fun too. That's why I'm in it a lot. But yeah, these guys, we talk about strategies, how to use it here, and play Clash. Yeah.
Strategy, Algo-Box,
That's what I'm trying to do.
and
This
Clash.
YouTube shit, bro. Huh?
Strategies with the Algo-Box and Clash Royale.
Yeah. Like I said, I share my workspace here too, so you could just download like what I have and just use it. The screenshot, I should have sent one of my own, but he does it way better than me. This is one of the guys that trade using it. He makes a lot of money. That's why when I circle, I feel like maybe this is not as useful as I thought it would be, because they're not doing what I just what you just did. See, order of operations. This is saying go long. This is short, outside the fiddle zone. Strategy, go short, T1, T2, and you're out. That's this whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. Pretty true.
Okay. Now let's talk about how you're gonna do this. So if you were to trade this on like evals, right? Because that's what you're gonna probably be doing first. How would you be doing this? Because you said you wanted to try MFFU, right? Once you pass, if they don't give you 20 contracts, you might be cooked. But you also might not be cooked because with the sizing, I think you could do 1 to 10. Wait, that's the wrong one. You could technically do 1 to 10. Yeah. But you're doing 1 to 10 with micros, so you're gonna be making maybe like $250 a day on the funded account, which is, I mean, don't get me wrong, not bad. Actually, that's actually not bad at all. What am I talking about?
Yeah, actually.
I guess I'm so used to the bigger numbers, but that's not bad at all. Because I'm so used to the bigger numbers. He calls it the 10x rule, which if I can find it right here. So your practice size, it's always easier to trade like 10 times the numbers than it is to trade a tenth of the number.
But how it basically works, like I seed my all Algo-Box tools, and then I just see the fucking strategy, and I basically.
I'll just screen share for you, and then if you trade on your own machine, you technically just execute based on this over here, because this is allowed on nearly every prop firm as long as they allow Ninja Trade or not Ninja Trade, Trade-Evade. If they allow Trade-Evade, you can connect to this, and you can just use these buttons.
Oh, that's cool.
And with the buttons, you have ATMs. So I'll show you all this. Buy market, sell market. I can half the order. I could close everything at once. If there's any extra open orders, you can flatten all. This is like an emergency button. That's why it's red. And then your account, whatever account you're trading, the quantity, the ATM. So
basically,
there's a lot more. Yeah.
So Meister Shifu, what do you think? Like I should definitely not jump right now to the evaluation, right?
I think yeah. So like what we're doing right now, it's perfect. You're sitting like, you see how we just sat in replay for the last
that's a screen time. Yeah.
Exactly. It's just screen time, but it's more so about reading it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because
and then
right
you're getting
now,
good at reading. That's why I said 20 days. It takes about 20 days of just you sitting here, and this you're gonna have to do on your own because like you'll get good at it. But then you have to just sit here, do your 20 days on replay, track all the 20 days. You should. That's why I said you need to win all 20 days, because on replay it's really easy to win 20 days because you're able to pause it and do whatever, right? But then you go on demo live. Once you're in demo live, which is just a sim account, you got to try your 20 days. Once you're able to do it for your 20 days, you already know it's locked. Like it's going to be really easy for you to read it no matter what the market's doing. Then you finally transition yourself. But for content's sake, how about we skip the one in between and the one at the beginning and we just go straight into props? Because I know you too well. And for content's sake, that's the way to do it.
Actually, that sounds like basically how it works for me. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I already know you too well. That's how you're probably gonna end up doing it. So I mean, it doesn't hurt either way. Just because like I said, even if you're messing up, you should be fine for the most part, unless you full tilt. because of the dynamic sizing.
I mean, basically,
This-
it's absolutely fine to do this in the evaluation if you're doing with the one micro. Like it just basically exactly like in the practice account.
Yeah. But you would never be able to execute on these screens because you see on the top where it says NQ. If you switch this over to the micros, it will fuck up the data because with micro contracts, you get like a 10 times the data and it screws over because like the big dogs, they're not playing with micros. They're using the full minis, right? So it really messes with the data. So you would have to look at the minis instead of the micros on here.
Oh, okay.
That's why I have shit like I literally have like a million copiers. Look, copier number 1. Copier number 2. Let me show you another one. Look, this is why I have so many copiers. Copier number 3. So this one is for all my Rhythmic accounts because Rhythmic is, some of them don't allow it to connect to NinjaTrader and you can only have one Rhythmic connection. So I use this to bypass it. This is for any TradeEvade accounts. And then this is for all Project X accounts. So I'm just literally stacking accounts at this point. So that's why TopStep is on here. And yeah, I mean, it's fucking easy peasy, huh?
So, I mean, at some point, yeah. So basically, this copy trader, he copying your minis to micros.
Yeah, this one also converts the, you see where it says it converts? It converts basically the minis that I trade over to micros. So I don't have to do that. So I can execute. That's why on here, I will always trade on a sim account because I'll show you how like mine works. I trade sim, right? It copies it to this one, which is fine. So this is all my prop shop accounts done. Then I have elites, which this is for my elite account. This thing already has the ability to basically make it so I can trade on here and it will switch the orders to micros. And then I went on here and I linked these two accounts up because this is Project X. It copies whatever trades from this one and it puts it into TopStep, which is also already in micros. So yeah, I have a really delicate copy circle, like circle fuck or circle jerk.
And how much you pay for this?
Operation here. This one I pay for, I think it's like 100 a month. Or I think it's like $50 if you go with the lower plan, but I paid the $100 a month so I can have like more connections. And like, I mean, this is kind of cool. I just found them, but I mean, you can see journaling too. It plugs in all my accounts and it shows me how much I made the last week. Cool. I mean, I guess $5,000.
What do you think when I should start?
I mean, also, I know you have work. What time do you work?
I work from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. No, 6 p.m. From 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And basically, I could try to do this in the job, but it will be harder, I guess.
It's really hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost, I would say, maybe it's good at practice, I guess, then. I guess. Yeah, practice is not bad. I mean, that's why in the beginning I told you, take advantage of my screen share so you don't have to waste your 14 days, right? And then you said you were moving soon?
Yeah.
And then did you find like a job and stuff already?
I will be delivering because I want to manage my time by myself.
Okay, delivering. Perfect. Okay. That's what I used to do back then. I did Uber Eats and also did a Best Buy.
Yeah, that's
Best
what
Buy
I will
wasn't
be
working,
doing.
so I quit. Let me think about it. So Uber Eats. Okay, did you already have like everything linked up? Like DoorDash, you already got applied and everything?
I mean, I already did this here, but I will be doing this in Chicago.
Oh wait, so they already give it to you? Like you're good with them and they allow you to use them?
Oh, yeah, sure. I have all documents like yeah.
Like back then when I applied, they put me on a waiting list.
Oh, no, everything is what? No.
Yeah. I
Maybe
got put on a
because
waiting list
you're
back then.
yeah, maybe because you're black, I don't know. Yeah, but
Yeah, so you're good. Okay, then I say when you move, that's like a really good time to start going crazy, like all in, because it's gonna be much easier. You're able to trade from the full session, because your goal when you're trading now is like once you learn it is not to become profitable, is to maximize the amount you can make from that particular day. Because when it's moving the fastest, which is basically New York session, is the best opportunity to trade. So you like I said, sometimes on certain days you can make a lot. Some days you don't because the market's not moving.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
So your goal is no longer the same once you figure out how to use it. Your goal is how much can I make today, as highest as I can, and then on to the next. And then you can quit early too. So like for me, if I get tilted and I just feel bored, I'll just stop if I'm already up. I won't trade the whole day.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Which if I could find, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know how the fuck you're gonna do this and make it entertaining on YouTube, because I've been sitting here and I talked to Dugu too. I don't know how I'm gonna make this entertaining, because if I screen share this, they're gonna have a fucking aneurysm. If I show them a candlestick chart, they're never gonna be able to understand it, and they're gonna be like, "You just got in and out of a trade in the same candlestick."
Yep.
So how are you gonna make this entertaining? I want to know, actually, low-key. I'm very curious.
You should put your screen regular charts besides with these charts. I don't know how to do this, like, basically. But yeah.
So you would say like put all this next to your regular chart?
Yeah, exactly. That will be the best decision.
Wouldn't that be too much? And then like the people watching you, they would be overwhelmed?
No, because they will focus on only one regular charts.
Because I tried doing one chart only, but then but when I did that, like literally every time I fucking took a trade, it just looked insane. Like I got in and out of the trade within seconds. So I was like, oh, let me delete this. This is fucking crazy. I have to do it like this. So I just want to see, because like if I did a trade, which if I can fucking find one. Like I guess here, that's a good one. It's a loser. These are 15-second candles. This loses, but you'll see like the trades make no fucking sense. So I don't know how you would be able to explain that in real time. Ooh,
you
what happens if you record both and then you go to one at a time as you're talking, like in a voiceover?
Yeah, that might works. That might works. Let me.
Okay. What? Okay. Also, screen share your screen. I need to check a couple of things for you too.
My screen.
Screen share. Yeah. Screen share. I need to check a couple of things just to make sure you'll be able to run it properly.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to your settings. Oh no. Like the search button and type in system.
Okay.
All right, there you go. System information. Whoa. What are you using for your CPU? Oh, right there, Intel. What the fuck is that?
You don't know what is that, Intel?
No, I do know what that is, but what is that CPU? I don't know what that CPU is. i7, what?
6, 7?
1800?
Where did you find this information? I don't get it.
Right there.
Right.
You're hovering, you're clicking on it. It's 11808.
Yeah, it's very nice. To cut long story short, if it's above 10,000, and if it's above I5, you're good. It's very nice.
Yeah. What I'm just saying, because with this shit, like your computer's gonna have a stroke. So, and it's very CPU dependent, so it doesn't even matter what your GPU is. So I'm just seeing if it's good enough to run it. And then I need to figure out, because this is a laptop, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So your computer's gonna have a stroke, pretty much.
What the fuck is stroke?
Like, it's not gonna have a fun time. It's gonna like
lag in.
Probably not lagging. Like you may crash a lot.
Nah.
So I'm thinking. Let me see the difference. Because just to give you an idea, I crash.
Yeah.
900K. Let me just see. Because this is the one I have right here.
Let me see.
i9.
Jesus Christ.
14900.
It's insane.
So just to give you an idea.
It's insane.
Yeah, that's just the CPU.
Yeah.
I want to see how big of a difference that would be.
It's a huge difference, by the way.
About 50% difference, it looks like. A little bit. Yeah, about 50. Okay, so that's fine. That should be fine still. But worst case, right? Worst case, all you would have to do is use the light version. So what that would look like for you is this. If I don't crash doing it, you'll only have like 3 screens. You could do 4. Maybe we'll try to stretch it to 4, but you'll have 4 screens only. So it consumes less power on your CPU.
It's looks like James.
Yeah, because so like I'll tell you this with James, he's probably gonna blow that account that he just passed on Top Step within like a week.
Why?
Because the way he's trading it, I already gave him like a ton of. You could use this. Like this is what happened in the beginning. I passed accounts, of course. Anyone can pass accounts, right? But if you don't focus enough on what we just did, where it's higher time frame, mid time frame, lower time frame, and then reading like the order flow in real time too, you will get cooked. And I know that he hasn't done that because he literally I showed him for like a couple of hours, and then he's already trying to trade on a live account. So I know for sure he has not practiced his 20 days yet. So like on days that are going to be harder to read, he's going to get fried. And then those are the days that, because like that's why I said if you could last even just like 2 weeks, you'll see that you get all types of days: slow days, fast days, up days, down days. You'll notice that like you'll be able to read it. If you can't read it, then like you're doing it wrong, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're like it's already accounting for so much mistake. You can't make that much mistake now, right? And then you just, of course, you have your daily loss limit. Because he showed me, you know, like Apex accounts. He trades on Apex accounts. So like I know how he works. He trades like the 300Ks. He would get like so close to passing them, and then he would just lose the entire account. So I know that like as he starts losing, he's full porting.
Yeah.
And I already asked him. He was like he's using quite a bit of micros. I think he's doing 5 to 15. So he's like with the cadence, he's trying to already force the account to its like absolute limit. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you only have, when you're funded, you only have 15 contracts, right? Or no, not 15, 30. He's doing 5 to 30.
Wow.
So like, if he has a bad day, $2,000 will just be gone.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why like these are certain things you want to take into account. Just know how much you're trying to make a day, I guess. There's a lot, bro. God damn, there's a lot of fucking information, huh?
I'm thinking about, so usually how long do you trade per day?
Oh, I'll trade the whole session if I wanted to. If I get bored and there's no entertainment, I just get off. But yeah, I usually would trade the whole session. And then if I'm bored and Mythic is on, then I'll help him trade the Asia and London session. But my God, I cannot trade those. I'll just read it for him, but I can't trade those. This shit's so ass. Like it's so slow. It's horrible.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like you may be in a trade and it will take probably sometimes like 10, 20 minutes to play out. Even though it's only like 15, 10 ticks.
Jeez. Yeah, it's too much.
Oh my God. Your server, let's see what's going on in your server. People are getting ready. You're gonna have a good trading session today. I can feel it, man.
Yeah.
You get me? Oh my God.
Hype.
This guy gotta pay out. Yeah, your server's fine. We could join your server now too if you want, if people won't join. But yeah, that was a good recording session. I'm assuming you're probably gonna go back and watch it a lot
Yeah, that's true.
and study.
Study with
oh.
motion.
Yeah. Easy. See y'all in New York. I'm so confused.
Confused with what?
Like MFFU, the pictures you sent, they say one thing and then their site says another.
Yeah, that's really weird. Not gonna lie, I don't know what to say about it.
I just don't know what to do because I want to try them, but then I don't want to pass and then be stuck with 15 micros because then I can't copy it and I don't have to manually trade it. Then that just affects everything. Because the copier can only do even numbers. Right? Because I can reduce the size by half, then it'll copy it 1 to 10, I guess. But I don't even know if that would work. It needs to be an even number. So let me see. Counts. Like, yeah, what? What am I, gay?
Yes.
Alright.
You didn't know?
Bruh. I see, like, the fuck? It literally says at the bottom, funded rules 5 to 1, but then over there it's saying 10-1.
Boy.
So what the fuck? And also, what the fuck? Why am I only max 3 contracts? At least give me. I was thinking of buying the $200 one, but it's $200 a month. What the fuck?
Yeah, for the rich boys, exactly like you are. So yeah, go.
Yeah, but look, they're giving me dickwad drawdown. They're only giving me 3K drawdown. I have to make 6K, which is fine. But then, like, if it takes me 2 months, I just lost $500. That's such like bad. So shit. I'll probably get these guys last then, because I'll get the scale 2 or 100K accounts, and just do 2 to 20. Because they give you 6 contracts. Yeah, 6 contracts. Or I just go blow 2K and just go grab a bunch of Tradeify accounts next, maybe.
Sounds good, huh? Sounds like a plan.
They're instant or they're instant funding. It's not the worst. I'll just get the 100K accounts.
The fuck?
I mean, it's not the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, or just enter giveaways. I don't. Well, my other friend, because I have a guy that also does this. He told me, he was like, "You gotta slow down. Make sure you're not like getting too many accounts." He was like, "Remember, the goal is always to do one eval at all times, and then just keep scaling your fundeds, so you don't over leverage and do goofy shit like try to pass all the accounts in one day." So I need to remember that.
Got it.
So yeah, on Monday, I think if I pass, I don't think I'm gonna. I'm gonna buy another eval, but I don't think I'm gonna get multiple. I know people like doing multiple, but it's too risky.
Too risky, no biscuit, no biscuit.
Okay. Also, let's see. How much do you think you're gonna make from DoorDash? Fuck.
I have no idea. Something around 150 to 100, I guess. It always depends on the day.
You actually, how much does it cost to live in Chicago? Let me see. I forgot. That's a good question. Let's see. Chicago cost to live. Oh, you might be cooked.
What do you mean?
It says the cost of living in Chicago is estimate to required a salary about 73,000 to 100K annually for a single person to live comfortably. But that's comfortably, right? We're not living comfortably here.
Yeah.
Why is Chicago so expensive?
I mean, what's
Let me see.
expensive in the Chicago actually?
DoorDash, salary in Chicago. It says DoorDash earnings for Chicago is about 15. So let's just take the low number of $15 an hour times 8. Okay.
$15? Where did you find this information?
Okay. Here, I'll send you a screenshot. The AI thing is popping it up.
Send this and I'll ask
helping
about
YouTube billing.
Houston.
DoorDash in Houston.
Interesting.
Houston's relatively the same. It's about 15 to 25, depending on the area.
What the fuck? It's I guess it's
per
good.
hour. So it is very dependent on the area. Because well, are you doing DoorDash or what are you doing?
I did actually, but bro.
Do you have Instacart?
What is that?
Ooh, that's a good one. So like Instacart, you do groceries for people. A lot of white people do that. You get good money because they give you tips. The tips for that is really good. You deliver groceries, and they pay you tip. How old are you?
24.
Oh, you can do this one too. Look, I'm gonna send you. This is my plan, by the way. Back then, if I couldn't make it and I needed to still learn how to trade when I was like past 21, these are all things that you could do. That is actually pretty decent.
I did in the Uber Eats this thing with the groceries. 1 hour.
Not as good. They're not as good. Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
as good as Instacart. Instacart is way more known for that. And then a good, really good one, it depends on the area, but a really good one is called Amazon Flex. How big is your car?
Like a regular sedan.
Maybe they allow it, but you could basically deliver boxes and they'll pay you like $90 per trip, and you can do 3 trips a day. So you can make like anywhere from like $150 to like $210 a day.
That's cool.
I know because my brother's wife, she used to do it a lot, and she made like an extra like 70-80K a year doing it.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Amazon Flex average salary. Yeah, so because my area is a lot more, and she did it every day. This was Amazon Flex. Should try to see if you can apply for that. That one's not bad. Dude, you're gonna have some good fucking content with that.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true.
You're gonna be like, you're like delivering to trading. You could like record your deliverings too. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
crazy.
about. Yeah.
Because back then I did something similar. I did with Uber Eats, but my area sucks cock. Everyone only uses DoorDash, and I don't have DoorDash.
You
And I did like a video where I tried to turn $500 to like 10 grand. I didn't even get to I didn't even make $500 from DoorDash. It was so bad. I gave up after the first week because I only made $100.
Right.
And that was when I was doing crypto, and I was doing like content for a prop firm. I was not even profitable yet, and I was trying to do that shit. I was doing crypto. It was so bad. I got fucking cooked every day.
No crypto, no problems.
Yeah.
Whew, all right, I'm thinking I will go. Yeah, I need to upload. I need to do a lot of stuff right now.
Lock in, man. Yeah, tomorrow, wake up, and then I'll screen share everything, and and then you'll be able to guess shit in real time too, I guess.
Well, you will
And then
be
try
sharing
executing it. I can screen share, yeah, if you want.
from the market open.
It's always 6:30, so Eastern 9:30.
Okay, yeah, sure. Sounds good.
I sent you the invite to the server. You can just join that one. I'll be in that one, and then after an hour, I'll always join your server after.
Okay.
That's because there's less people in there.
Yep, but.
All right, sound good.
All right, yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, honey. I hope you blow more accounts.
Yeah. All right, black person. No problem.
All right, see you, bro.
Yeah, see you, bro. Yeah, bye bye.